Hello, 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 hello. If you're hearing this and you're nice and early or you're watching the VOD, if you're watching the VOD, please tell me right now. You should leave a comment and tell me that you actually watched the VOD. I need to know. This is the secret part that no one's going to know about. And that includes, I know that Zinabu and Dehizu have no idea that I'm talking right now, right? Test, can you hear me? What up, what up, what up? Hello, 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 hello. Kia ora, Bladers. Welcome to the stream. We got a fun night ahead of us. We got the Community Cup Invitationals. The voting open today, and today we're going to go through the edits and hopefully score them and give a decision on who to vote for. I'm coming into this with a pretty strong kind of not really. This is a hard decision to make. I'll be real. It's a super hard decision, man. It's really good stuff. What up, Mars? Hope you're doing good. What is this new thing here in chat? I'm seeing you guys have you're getting ranked as top fans. So I've never seen that before. So yeah, here we are. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you can hear me. Hope it's not too loud. It looks like it might be a bit loud. Let me know. But yeah, today what I want to do is go through all the edits, all 5 edits for the Community Cup Invitational, and score them based on some criteria I came up with. Some stupid criteria. It doesn't mean anything, but and it's all it's my kind of dumbass opinion, which means nothing. So it's just for fun, just for fun, nothing serious. We'll go through and we'll break down the edits, and hopefully by the end come to a decision on who to vote for. Because right now, I don't know, man. There is a poll right now in the chat. If you're just clicking in, you should do the poll. It's a pre-stream poll. We're going to see if it changes. It usually doesn't. I had to group people together because YouTube only lets me do 4 people, and there's 5 nominees for the Community Cup. So I was like, oh, who do I leave by themselves? Who do I cut out? I was like, I'll just group 2 people together. It makes it vague as fuck. I just got to remember now. Welcome to number 1, Mars. I appreciate it. Why is the stream? What is the ranking? But yeah, let me know. What are you guys thoughts so far going into this? Because I think I was right in predicting that we have had the best week of street skating content or rollerblading that has ever happened. I think it won't be beat. I don't think we'll ever beat it again. The back-to-back quality edits we got this week is just insane. And I know as a patron of Tom's, he was talking about he's seen them all, and the way he described them, he said he watched them, and every time they came out in order, he would be like, oh, this one wins, and the next one he watched, oh, this one should win, and the next one he watched, and I had that same kind of experience going through it. And that seems to happen. Whatever the last one I watch is, I'm like, damn, that one should win. So I'm hoping to come up with some stupid scoring that'll hopefully make it a bit more clear which one my preferences wins. Yeah. So that's what up, Calvin? What up, Judas? That's a good point, Judas. Can I highlight chat? I can't. No, I can't. Okay, I don't have that ability today. But yes, a lot of people had to drop out, like a good chunk of them. We had lost Sean Calso, we lost Cameron, we lost Joe Atkinson. Those are the 3 that dropped out, and we don't know exactly why, but they all had their own reasons, and that's super guttering. I mean, it's good all around because it means these people here, they're gonna get more money, which is dope, and it does lower competition though. I don't really remember the rules of the competition. I definitely went through them. I should have had that prepared. I've spent all day trying to prepare for the stream, and I don't feel that prepared. I'll be real. Yeah, Cam Talbot. I was honestly, because Cam Talbot was my skater of the year last year, so I was pretty excited for his. And also, you can't get enough Calso brothers, So another Sean Calso edit would have been dope to see. Joe Atkinson every Joe Atkinson edit that comes out too is always the way he skates transition, this last edit, the way he skates is so refreshing that it's definitely, those are the huge, it's so sad to not see those ones. When I found out that was happening, I was like, damn. No shade to the people here though, because I'm glad these people are here because they're just as sick, man. This is a sick lineup once again. And there's some great edits, some of the best edits I've seen in ages. Didn't Julien, there hasn't been another one, right, Mars? Not, this is the first ever one, Community Cup anyway. But I probably am misreading the context on that. Yeah, Calvin, you convinced me to do the stream for the record. I was like, I should do one, Why not? It's fine. I got nothing better to do, right? It should be good. How do you vote officially? I think in the description of this, I should have the vote link. It's a Google poll. I'll pin it in the chat. I can do that, I can put it in the chat. Where did I put it? It's in my secret files. Where are they? But yeah, we're going to chill out today. It's going to be, if you haven't seen these edits, this is probably going to be the worst way to watch them because I'm going to be insufferable with the pausing and the replaying, just for the record. Here's the vote link. I shouldn't put the vote link yet though, because you can't vote yet. You got to make your mind up after the stream, but I'll put the link. Here it is. I'll pin it for now too. But yes, come through with me through the stream. We'll go through them all and make a decision at the end if you haven't yet, if you got time. It's going to be a long one. I know it's quite late for you guys. Most of you are probably not. Actually, every time I do this, I'm surprised. How late is it for you guys? Are we heading into like midnight for you? I know Calvin, we're sitting here at a comfy 3 p.m. That's a good time for New Zealand. But I think the rest of the world is pretty fucking late, right? On a Sunday too, bro. Sunday. But yes, I'm hoping to come to a clear decision on who I think should win. And right now, going into this, my pre-vibes going into this, I can't even decide. I really can't. Like I said, when I first watched it, I was like, when we got to Bobi, I was like, I think Bobi won this shit, you know? It's 11 p.m., dude. Can you stay up all night, Kurt? Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. But yeah, when I got to Bobi's, I was like, I think Bobi should win. I absolutely fucking loved that edit. It was so sick. But then as time's gone on, I've been like, oh, actually, Levy's was pretty fucking dope too. You know, Levy put some work in there. He put some cool ass clips in. And then, you know, I flow through them all. Even with Seba's, I was like, damn, his was like super refreshing. I've never seen someone like skate so fast, like so fast and creative. I really, really, really enjoyed that one. Like just completely unexpected. The whole edit, we'll get to it, but the whole edit is like blew my expectations. Nils did some fire ass clean shit, like some of the cleanest skating ever seen. Julien Cudot's ender was just like, god damn, that's the craziest ender I've ever seen. Is my mic peaking? I'm looking at it. It looks like it's peaking. Can I turn it down or am I going to be too quiet? I can see it peaking. Oh, if I touch that, it's going to be fucked. Shit. It's definitely peaking. I can see it. Let me try to turn it down. Actually, I can turn it down. Okay. Slightly peaking. Oh, damn. I should have tested this. They dropped that because they knew Bobi didn't dirty. I mean, it must be the fact that we don't have any public reasons why they're dropping out makes me think it's probably not a good reason, you know, like as in like it's probably news we don't want to know about, you know. So I hope they're doing well. But yeah, I wanted to. So I've been wanting to. I should have a timer. Let me put this timer on. This is the not going to the skate park. Max amount of time I can stall. Okay, so bear with me here. But I posted a community post ages ago now talking about reasons why you don't street skate. And I've been wanting to make a video about that because I think this is weird because I never fucking skate street, like ever. I would definitely classify myself as I like street skating though. It's like my favorite thing, street skating. Right? I think it's the end all be all of skating. That's why this event is so dope because it's all street skating. But yeah, I put that research out for you because I wanted to see what people think. What stops you street skating, you know? And there were some very interesting results. They're very interesting. Like it's right on all the things you could think of. That's why people don't. And I've been wanting to make a video of that, but it's so hard. I wanted to go do a street skate, force myself to go street skate on the solo to make a video talking about things that stop you street skating and why you should street skate, even if you feel like you can't. You know how you should overcome that and get out there, and why you should. But man, I just can't do it. Every time I go to do it, I just can't. There's so many fucking cool spots around me I see every day, and I just can't get myself to go there on the solo and film a video there. It's just so, I just feel like it's so hard, man. Like I can't. And that has flatlined me for the last few months. Like I just can't do it. Every time I think about doing it, I can't, which sucks. I just can't get myself to. The thought of like not only trying to get some street clips, but also trying to film a video in a street spot, man. They're all so busy, dude. They're so busy. It's like, oh my God, I can't do it, you know? But I do think, like, I've kind of realized the way I was thinking about street skating was so wrong. Street skating is so good for your overall skating in general, your skating ability. Whether you're a park skater or anything else, skating street will really make you better at all the other sides of skating. I think it's so worth pushing through. So I'm hoping to get that message, but you guys got to get me out there, okay? That's why I've been wanting to do a live street session so that I can't pull out of street skating. I'm like, it's queued up. I have to go stream. So I have to go street skate. We wanted to do it, but I just know. I keep putting it off. Yeah, I assume that's why the dropout people were doing too. It's probably something like that. Also, I think by the sounds of when Levi posted his one, or when Plastic Pushes posted it, they mentioned that like there was quite a tight time frame they had to film it in. Like they felt rushed, which is probably crazy to say, but you know bladers, right? No one's ever on time. No one's good at time management and rollerblading, so it probably wasn't that crazy. But I wonder if some of them just couldn't get a good enough edit done in time. They're like, I don't want to do it, you know? I wonder if that's the case. I hope it's that, because it kind of sounds like it's much worse than that, but I hope it ain't. Anyway. Street skating feels core. It's also so good for you too. Street skating doesn't transfer to ramps. That I think, I mean, not directly, but I think what it does for your confidence in skating will translate to ramps. I think if you go street skate and like skate something that's not meant to be skated, just that simple, you'll come to the skate park and the skate park will be so much easier to skate and you'll be better at it. It works like that 1-to-1, but I don't know. I don't think I need 10 minutes to stall, so there's probably a bad idea. But yeah, also I keep going in the circles too. I had like the best session. I skated like every day a few weeks back now, and I was feeling really good about skating, but just the skating every day fucked my knee, and then I had to take a break, and I was back to square one. It sucked, man. It sucks, dude. Street skating destroys my confidence. Reminds me how shy I am. Damn. I guess it does. It is a gamble like that. I guess it is. Because I definitely relate to that, man. I think of all the times I've like had a trick in my mind and I go to the spot and don't get it. Man, that sucks, dude. You can't even get close. That happens so much, dude. I've been avoiding skate media since I broke my leg. Just makes me sad to watch. Oh man, I hope you're not far off getting back out there, because that does suck. I feel you with that. That's really sucks, dude. I appreciate you being here though. I've been waiting for the Rossies 1992 re-release so I could just do things from the 90s. I always wonder, you should, like, if we didn't have all the skate tech, if we did just put on the old school skates that had nothing to it, what would skating be like right now, you know? What would the tricks be like? It would be crazy. Man, I'm stalling too hard here. But I had a train of thought there I wanted to mention too, but I can't remember it, so we're going to have to move on. Okay, no more timer, fuck it. We halved it. Let me go through your nominees for today. You can see them on the list here. We're going to go through the nominees really quick, and then I'm going to go through my pointing system and what the fuck it means and how stupid it is. But first off, I do want to mention that everyone on this list should not... I hope if they ever see these clips, they probably won't, but if they do, that they don't feel bad about anything I say, because they've already won. If they're in this list, they're already... Every single idiot here is so dope, and any critique I have is like so stupid and doesn't mean shit, okay? It's a very minor, okay? You already won. I already love all these skaters here. They kill it. And yeah, my word's just nothing. I'm a nobody on the other side of the world, okay? Don't let me discourage your skating. You fucking kill it. All these guys, they don't even need to say that, but here it is. Our first... Oh, the hell's my mouse doing? First person in this is the legendary Nils Janson, who we all should know. Skated for Rossies and Rims, I guess, but Rossies. He was the first one to put the edit out and started off so strong with the thing, with the competition. I wonder how, Tom, I should have done research. I wonder what the order was. Like, did he choose the order? Was this how they came in? But yeah, absolutely solid dude. And his edit is absolutely amazing. Can't wait to see it. Make sure you fill out the poll. Last chance to fill out the poll, by the way, after this. Okay, next person we have is Levi Van Rijn. Did I say that right? Levi. I absolutely love Levi skating. Yeah, I think there's been a few times where he's posted an Instagram clip that's made me be like, damn, I want to go skate. The way he skates, I really like it. It's very creative. And I think his edit is so good, man. They're all so good. I don't know. I'm even giving this a Ryan. Okay, I guess that's probably why his name is Rhinestone right here. That probably helps a lot. But yeah, I think he had just a Rossies post so long ago where he did on a flat ledge a 450 front nudity, and I was like, damn, I want to do that. It was so motivating. You don't see people do this spin to win shit like the way Levi does it. So I was hyped. Anyway, and the way he skates too, the way he does street, he doesn't do the kind of like casing out spots and visioning a trick most of the time. He describes it as he goes out and just does whatever comes to his mind, which I think is such a good way to street skate, because you can't, it'll kill your confidence less because you ain't kind of setting the expectations too high. You get out there, you do something, and you win, which is, I really respect him for that. Anyway, Levi's up. Next we got Seba, who was definitely the underdog of this competition here. And I don't know too much about him. I think he's from that like legendary, I had a magazine that starts with HA that he was in. I'm pretty sure. This is my fucking research. But everything I've seen from him, I love. I like the way he skates. It's very creative. Probably in this list, and this is a fucking stacked list, he is probably the most creative. And he like really leans into the rollerblading stuff. He goes so fast and so hard. It's really, really good to watch. Love it. And next up, though, we have... I should be closing these. Julien Cudot, who is... one of the best skaters in the world, like technically, like on every level, whether it's on the streets now or in the skate park competitions, absolutely kills it. Literally could do any trick. I'm pretty sure he can do any trick ever, anywhere. Recently picked up by Cougar and is carrying that brand. Good move by them. And again, just has the edit. The edit is just so insane. I just can't wait to show you. And then finally, we have Bobi Spassov, who just came off my favorite edit of the year, my duo edit anyway, with some crazy ass clips. And now he's coming in with a new one here, which is just as crazy. I don't know how he has the time to do it. Absolutely insane. Yeah, good shit all around. I do want to go through, I don't know if we'll probably have the time for this, but I do want to watch if they have B-roll for these edits. I do want to go through the B-roll too. A couple of them have B-roll out now. I probably missed some. We're trying not to drag it out too long though, But yeah, that's our lineup, and it's hella stacked. What do you think if the other boys if we didn't lose Joe Atkinson, Sean Casso, and Cameron Talbot, how much more fucked would they be? I imagine, damn, it's kind of a shame. It would have been insane if that happened anyway. Inferno, yes. Okay, anyway, I'll go through my points, and you can I have this receipt here. It's gonna pop up behind me. Oh, I fucked the zoom because I zoomed on the other one. This is my points receipt. Okay, we're gonna go through for each one. This is pretty much what I had for the other breakdown streams, if you caught them, but it was a secret, which might have been a better play to have it secret, because I do think, like, seeing this now, it's probably pretty fucked up to see a number put next to your edit if you did the skating. So again, to the skaters, please don't take this personally. You're all fucking sick. I'm trying to make this easier for me to choose because you all should win. Okay. But yes, to go through this, what's important to me in a street edit is first off, that you skate flat. I think I didn't think about how I'm going to tell you this, but I think you should get extra points for skating flat because it is arguably so much harder. And I think it's it's better. It's better. You should get points for making your life a little harder in the streets. So you get a flat rate of 50 if you skate flat from the start, okay? Next, I think the opener and the ender are super important in the edit. It's kind of like this, so important. Which one's more important? I couldn't decide. I ended up giving them equal. But you need a strong reason for people to watch, and a thing leaving them thinking like, damn, that was good. The opener and the ender, super important. So how it's going to work is I'm going to give you a score out of 100. That's pretty much it for each one. How the opener was, how the ender was. There's also, if there's any point that wows me, any trick in there that's like, damn, that was sick, flat 50 points each time. So it's like the ender opener, but it's not in the ender of the opener. Next is the variety of tricks. We don't want to see like 100 top acids. I want to see different tricks each time because I think, again, that's harder. So you should get more points for that. You shouldn't be relying on your safety trick. If you don't rely on your safety trick, you should get more. So again, we're scaling it out of 50 because I don't think it's as important. Like, you can do a good edit with just your safety tricks. I'm going to explain this and it's going to make no sense. But yeah, the more variety you do, the higher the score, obviously. The variety of spots, again, I want to see different types of spots. I don't want to just see down rails. I want to see like some ledges, you know, some just not the same thing, not just rail, not like skate different things throughout. Because again, that's harder. That's more. You need more skill to skate different things, not just relying on one thing. So again, out of 50, we'll scale that. Creativity, that's for, I wrote this down because I knew I'd forget what I was looking for. I think it's when you skate something that I would never think to skate. I think that's how I worded it. Yeah, you skate things differently. You skate things in a weird way. That's like not just like going up to rail, grinding down it. It's like I would have never thought about it. Okay, and now I can't see you guys, so let me bring that back. Okay, and then overall quality of the skating, I think is super important. You know, I think this to me leans into if you have like a bunch of filler in your edit. You know, you have a bunch of filler tricks, or even like a sketchy trick in there. It's definitely going to worsen the quality of the edit. So, yeah, overall quality out of 100. That one's going to be out of 100 too. And then the editing, I don't think as is important for this competition because there was a time limit. So it's harder for the editor to really get creative with it. So how the video is edited, I'm going to give you a score out of 10. So if I think the edit, it feels like it's not just a montage of stuff, like there's some creativity to it, you should get some extra points because there's skill to that, and it is an edit comp, so you should get something for that. But yeah, since there was a time limit, they were quite limited. So I feel like this is more about the skating than the edit overall. Yeah, I don't know if that made any sense, but that's my criteria I came up with today. Yes, hopefully will reflect what I think makes a good edit, which is obviously skills in skating, which I try to break down with all those parts. A strong opener, a strong ender, a bunch of great moments in it, wowing moments, as well as skating different kind of spots, variety. That's what makes a good street skate edit to me. And it is a hard gamble because you know, there's been some edits have a whole bunch of insanely hard tricks in them, but they don't hit well because it's kind of like too many crammed together, you know. And I don't know, I'm already destroying my points, but I don't know. Anyway, that's that. Hopefully that makes sense. And I have no idea how this is going to go out. I wish I played it out, but we're going to go through and score them. And whoever has the most points, I'm not even going to commit that I'm going to vote for the person who has the most points. I can veto it at the end if I don't agree with my own fucking scoring system. But most likely I will. So hopefully if I did it right, it will be. But yeah, what do you think? How lame was that setup? And is this scoring points not a good idea? For the other one, I tried to score whether they use their left or right foot evenly because you should get more points for that. But it's a bit hard, that one, because some people do tricks on one foot and not the other, and they're not really... Like some people have like a top sole on their left foot and a normal sole on their right foot, which is fucking weird. And but yeah, they would get scored higher even though that's probably the regular. So I don't know. It's harder to judge. But I do think if you skate each foot evenly, you should probably get a bonus point. I'm fucking taking too long to get into this shit, eh? I definitely am. Okay, enough, but needs improvement. Oh shit, what do I need to change? Tell me, how will I make it better? Anyway, I'll close this poll too, and just the prediction before the stream is that I gotta remember this lineup too. Closing that because I had to group them together again. Again, if you missed it, I had to group them together because I can't do 5 options in a poll, which is super annoying. But the prediction to win here is either Seba or Bobi right now with 55% of the vote. Followed by Nils and Levi after. And Nils is in there twice, which is kind of fucked up. With Julien Cudot and Nils last. Damn, okay. Dirt rocker concrete ledges. Dirt rocker skating. What the fuck? Kevin. You skate flat rocks? Oh no. They're saying Bobi. Yeah, I think Bobi has a strong chance on this. I'll be real. But anyway, who should we start with? I just asked you guys. What up, Sean? I just asked you guys, and you're already putting names in the chat. But who should we start with? You guys can choose. And we'll see how terrible the scoring system is, and if we'll even stick to it, okay? But yeah. What I'm looking for, though, yeah, is good skating. If I had to put it all down, good skating and good spot choice, pretty much. And good editing. Seba up first. Was that actually an answer, Colin? You're number 1 right now on this list, and I don't know this fans list. I don't know how you did that, so congrats, bro. I don't know what the... Yep, Seba. Okay, we'll do Seba. Seba up first. This, can you hear this? I don't think you'll be able to hear this, just for the record. You can't hear the music, right? I can hear it though. Damn, that was loud. Can you hear that? Audio? Oh, what's the typo? Tell me to fix it. What did I put in the description, Sean? I can't edit it, yeah. Wait, you can hear the audio? But it's slow? Okay. You should not supposed to be able to. I knew I'd fuck that up, dude. Let me try and fix it again. I should be able to fix it. Okay. Janson, okay. Cheers, okay. Should be fixed now. Let me also unpin this. No voting yet. Okay, no voting. Okay, you've got to sign a pact right now. No voting to the end, okay? We're in this together. You don't have to vote for who I vote for, but we're not allowed to vote till we go through all these edits, okay? Even though, and I know you haven't voted yet, right? None of you have voted, right? One in the chat if you voted, two in the chat if you haven't. I was going to do it without the audio. We'll do it with the audio. Fuck it. I can hear it. You can hear it. We're in. I was going to go through the rules too. I didn't. Anyway, we'll just do it. We're taking too long. We're getting into it. I voted way earlier. Oh, you got the link? You got the leak? Is that what I'm seeing? Okay. We got a 50-50 split. I actually might do a real poll for that. Let me do a real poll. Have you voted? Okay, poll in the chat. We'll leave that going. We'll see how that goes. We'll see by the end if we flip anyone. We'll see, right? We'll see. Let's watch this. See what's either the underdog of the competition. Okay, we already got the opener there. So the opening trick. Wait, we also have to work out if he's skating flat. So we might need some great detective work here. I would assume he's skating flat by how fast he skates. But for the opening trick, we have a drop in to like wall sis. Let me get the slow it down, mute it. Is that too much? One thing I noticed about this edit is it's so fast. All the skating is so fast. Okay, I think the damn, that's straight up there with the trick that I would never ever think of doing straight away. Like, oh my god. For an opener though, like an opening point for the edit, I was going to do some bonus points at the end for my favorite opener, favorite ender, and like a favorite moment as well. We'll get to that at the end. I should have said that. But for opener, it's quite quick. I'm sure. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of this opener. Straight in there. Not the biggest fan. Don't hate it. I like the spot choice, but and it was quick enough that I'm like in there. We'll see. We'll keep going. I need to write the points down though. 2 tricks. We're 2 tricks in, and that's 2 tricks I would never think to do, which I think is fucking sick. That's so good. What's this? A double war ride? Hop the stick too around the corner. Double war ride, bro. Like a stair roll on the wall. I like that a lot. Okay. This is where it gets hard because this almost counts as an opener as well. It's like 2 quick hits of creative tricks I'd never think of. I like it. That was sick. I like it. I need to be paying attention to if he skates flat. Can we see it? Do we have any theories on that? Is it flat? That could literally go either way. Anyone know these? I think he skates metal frames. Really? Damn. They do almost... Yeah, they do kind of... This is the problem. And the weird trend about these edits is they... most of them are filmed in like standard definition with an old camera, like this one here. Which makes it extremely hard. But it's interesting that out of the 5 contenders, I think 4 of them use standard definition cameras. What do you think that's about? It looks flat. They look like the Kaiser metal frames. Actually, he's on Kaiser now. Okay, that's sick. Okay, well we'll keep at it. Let me. I didn't really. I looked away for a second. I almost missed that trick. another like this spot again. I would never think to do this, dude. It's so again super creative. I like the roll around it is one thing. I think the thread the needle roll around it, I would have never thought to do. But to come back to the like drop and grind, I like it. That's very creative. Very this is King of the Wall, sis. I like it a lot. I don't even know how to. What the fuck? It's very like wallies in skateboarding. You know, that looks more like a soul from that angle too, or like a wall soul. From here, it's more like just a sis the way. That was cool though. Again, super high soul grind too, right? Holy, how high was that? Holy shit! Look at that. It's like, I mean, he's crouched, but. Look at this launch as well. Oh my god, dude. Holy. That's a launch to a soul at like head high. to wall bonk in. And again, a spot I would never think to skate. Not like that anyway. Oh, the zero over the rail. That's scary. Yeah, clean. I like it. That was probably the most like normal expected line he's done so far, which is really saying something. That's fucking crazy. The zero over the rail, so scary. Yeah, I don't fucking. That's sick. And there's a nice clean fakey 3 over. Nice, clean as flying too, so fast. How the fuck did he get up that, dude? What the fuck? How did he get all the way up that, bro? What the fuck? Okay, I want to see the slow-mo on that. Let me see. This street vert ramp. Imagine like I'm seeing that there in slow-mo and like, oh, I wish he went up to like a topsail or something. That would have been so sick. That's a street vert ramp. That was sick. Weird spot. I like it. Again. He's good at this grind dropping, eh? You don't see anyone do that, you know? It was a full cab too, eh, right? Full cab. Full cab Royale grind dropping. Really stomped too. I think this another that was a cis, right? A drop in cis. So quick, so quick. See, this is I think this form of street skating is like, I think it's like the best kind of street skating. It's like so not what you don't know what's going to happen next. It's so like we ain't going out there hitting this massive kink rail. It's like, how do I skate the most fucked thing? Like, how do I skate the most, just look the most random spot to just make it work, you know? I think it's very impressive. It looks fun, you know? Off every surface there. See, I don't know. See, the thing about this clip though that I'm not the biggest fan of is just kind of seemed like he didn't. Oh wait, is there a gap in the rail? Is that what I'm seeing? Is there a gap? Or is that just... No, there isn't. Okay. It just kind of seems like he didn't make it, you know, when I see that, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I feel like... And I kind of get it because he lands in the ramp to kind of cushion that blow, but I feel like... And it's also he's trying to do it in a line to get to the next thing. But I would have liked this more if he landed... like here. Like he came off and rolled past the rail. I don't know. Something about that just... It feels like... Every topsail I've done where I don't get on it properly and I like land lava, you know? I like this bit though. I like the over the rail to war ride bonk, 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 you know, off every surface. But yeah, this feels a little like landing lava, you know? Did you film it on VHS? I mean, it looks like it, right? You find his style like skateboarding? I feel like it's very, yeah. It's it's got the like wallies, the drop into grinds. It does have that. Yeah, I don't know how the hell you're going to find out what camera this is, but yeah. I also think about that was cool. It's like a drop, another like street half pipe, but the full send drop in too. Like, but again, the standard definition, I can't really see it, but that looks scary. Oh god! Wait, we had a good chance if he was flat there. Eh? Those aren't middle. Yeah, he skates flat. He skates flat. Let me give him that. How was I gonna do this? Oh yeah, like this. There, he gets 50 points for that. Okay, we'll go back to the points after that. Filmed on a DS. Now you're thinking. That would be a sick idea, dude. Anyway. Like, who sees this spot? Like, look at this. It's fucking... Who looks at this is like, yeah, I could fly at that. I could fly at that. And was it a 180? A 180 wall ride on that. Fucking... Okay. Oh, that was sick. Okay. Again, who thinks of that? Look at this ledge. What the fuck? That's not a ledge. This fucking not a ledge. How the fuck did he do that? How did he even think of that, dude? How did he think of that? Okay, I like it. I like it. That looked like a metal frame, eh? Oh, yeah. I don't know if I'm a fan of these wall slides, eh? I like them the first time I see them, but when I break them down, they start to kind of look like you fucked up a wall ride. And I don't know if I'm a fan of that. That's a fucking crazy spot, though, man. What the fuck is that? What is this rail? Dude, what is this? What is this for? That's cool. That's kind of one of those, like, dream... You see that, you think Royale 3 to wall, you know? Oh, the landing on that. Ooh, scary. Oh, the land in the gutter. This is the thumbnail, right? Did I put this in the thumbnail? I can't remember. I don't think I did, actually. It didn't fit. It should have been the thumbnail. Oh, they're like... Whoa, God. Okay. See, I like that Syslab more. That was... I like that ender too. I think that's a... Oh, that would be fucking scary, dude. This is more traditional too, just a 5 through a gap. I like it though. I think it's big. It's got energy to it. It's clean too. He does that clean. The homie reaction makes the edit too, I think. The homie's cheering. I like that. That's clean. I like it a lot. And it's interesting, yeah, because again, this is a very creative edit. To end on just a 5 gap, it's unexpected. Oh, that sounds horrible, but that was so sick. That was a clean ad, so clean. Does anyone know if he's posted B-roll for this, like the behind the scenes of the clips? I don't think he has, right? Don't look at the recommended. Don't look. It's cheating. Yeah, he did holding the fakie in the land. Yeah, right. I wasn't paying attention to that. How did he stick it out? He did, right? Just enough to the curb. I think that was good. That's good. The fence is crazy. Yeah, like, again, another fuck. I mean, it does. This spot is one of those ones that looks like it's asking for that trick, you know? Like it's a... Well, this is more of a, like, when you see that, that's the trick that has to be done there. Whereas the rest of it is like, none of these were spots. He just invented spots, which I think is the hardest thing to do on skates. It's so sick. What I really like about this edit is the speed. The speed's everything. And how, like... I know we said it's kind of like skateboardery, but I feel like it's very rollerbladery too. It's very... There's a lot of rollerblading movement to it. You know, it really feels like he could skate anything. And I really, really like that. The things he chose to skate, I think out of all the edits... I mean, this is the first one we watched today, so I might change my mind on that. Is by far the most creative selection of spots. And the hardest selection of spots. Like the most hardest places to come up with the clips. And Seba's coming in here as the underdog up against some crazy competition, and he made an excellent edit here. I think it's really, it's a very different. It's like it challenges the norms, and I think that's very hard to do, and it makes it very enjoyable. I think it's an excellent edit. How am I going to score this? I have to go through it. Let's go through. So for the opener, I wasn't the biggest fan of this opener. It was very quick. The opener was very one and done. It was like it's gone before I even know it's there, you know. And I don't know how I feel about the cis drop-ins like that. They look a little. To me, all I see is it looks like someone fucking up a drop-in. That's what I see. So I'm not the biggest fan of that opener. So I'd probably give that pretty low. I'd probably put that like a 10 points for that. But yet, like, I like a wall cis though too. I do like it. I think I prefer it when you like, because I think of skateboarding, and skateboarding they do wallies, right, where they ollie up the wall, and it's fucking sick, especially when they like pop it off the wall. I like it. It's cool. So I think I like the wall cis is better when it's like up. You know, maybe that's giving skateboarding too much credit. But if you did like a wall cis into a grind or something, I like that more. I guess that's not true because some of the drop-in cisses I do like, but I don't know. Anyway, wow moments in this. I would honestly say there was so many. I don't know how fucking. There's so many. I should have been keeping track because every spot he skates, I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? They're all like, what the fuck is this spot? That's a hard judge because I could easily give it to pretty much every weird spot in here a wow moment. I pretty much could, because like it's like, what is he gonna do here? And he does something fucking so like I would never ever imagine someone doing. You know, never. I should have been doing this. I should have had like a button every time. I was like, wow. I need to come in here stronger with a definition. Let's be real generous with it. I think that's a good way to do it. So I think this fucking, I think he changed my expectation. Like he went further than my expectation for pretty much every trick in here, pretty much every single one. This was one here for straight away. I was like, he's just gonna roll around it. Bam, there's a grind. I like that. That's one wow moment. So 50 there. I liked this fucking. The super high soul of the tiny launch. How high is that, dude? He should have stood next to it for the. That is so high, man. That's so high. That's another 50. Okay, 100 there. I really liked this wall vert, maybe double take too, like a street vert skate. I don't know how you'd ever make it up that. So I like that too. 150 there, 150. What was the other one? I think probably, I don't want to fucking zoom through this too much and skip them. I like this. I get this. I don't know if wow's the right word for some of these. It's more like that was sick. I don't know. It's different. It's not like, what the fuck just happened? I was like, damn, that was cool. So like, I really like this bit, but I don't know if I'd call it a wow moment. Because again, I just do not expect this grind here. I don't know. It's a crazy way to look at the spot. I really like it. The last one probably is the ender, which gets its own rating, so it doesn't count as a wow. So 150 for wow moments, 50 per wow moments. The ender, I think, was sick. It's surprising for this edit because I feel like it's more. The whole edit's very it's very different, non-traditional street skating. So to end it with a traditional trick, I think is an interesting choice. And it does kind of make it stand out more, which I like. And I think it's a really solid ending trick. It's kind of like exactly what you see in the spot, you know? It's executed perfectly. It's like such a sick flying 540, perfectly grabbed. Styly. Yeah, that's a good, I'm going to give that a good for ender out of 100. There's some high competition here, but I'm going to give this, let's go with 70. It's a 70 points, so that one. Variety of tricks. I saw a lot of wall cis slides, wall rides, and gap saves. A lot of gaps. Like, there's a lot of gaps. what grinds did we see? We saw quite a few cis kind of royale slides, a topsoul. There was one topsoul, a lot of drop-ins and war rides. I don't know if there's a big variety of tricks there. I don't know if I can give that a super high score. On the scale of edits, variety-wise, this is a lot of what I feel like a lot of edits won't have, which is gaps and drop-ins and stuff. This is like, I feel like this leans into all the parts that most skaters don't do, I think. But I did see a lot of similar tricks there when you think about it. It's kind of hard because a lot of it is rolling on things, you know? Which I guess is what all rollerblading is. So I don't know if we can't count that. I'll get this. This is for a variety of tricks. This is probably on the lower end, like a 10 points for that. Variety of spots. I think this is a perfect 50, because the spots are insane. Wait, I might be thinking of creativity for that one. It's a perfect 50 for creativity. Variety of spots is more about the spots being different. They're all different. Eh? I mean, there's a lot of war rides and bonks. All right, a lot of war ride and banks. It's a lot of like finding ramps in the street. And there's only one down rail. There's a rail, there's a ledge, there's a gap, there's war ride. That's a good variety. It's a good variety. I don't know if it's a perfect variety of spots, but it's very good. So I'd give it a good. Let's go 40. It's a good 40. Quality of skating. This is a hard rank. This is a fucking. Why did I put numbers on this? This is fucking hard. Quality of skating is really good skating all around. How do I rank that? I should have fucking thought about that more. This is my scoring's falling apart on the first fucking thing. I would say it's good skating all around. It's good breaking expectations, fast, making skating look fun, making skating look real fun. So I'd give you a high score gain of 80. We'll do 80 for that. The editing, I think there's a vibe to this edit with the music that fits well. It's not just a montage of tricks. I think it comes together well. You can see all the tricks well. Despite it being standard definition, it's standard definition, which is another choice. This is edited well. This is a perfect 10 for editing, I think. There's no weird editing in it. And that gives us a total of, I'm going to do math live. Am I fucking crazy? Okay, we're going to do math live. We got 60. I really don't want to do this live. Don't look at me, okay? I'm going to make a big mistake. 210, 280, 290, 330, 380, 460, 470, right? 470. Someone double check me on that. We got a score of 470 mods. We haven't got any mods here. 470, coming out with a score of 470 for Seba. And I don't know what this is out of, so I don't know how that ranks yet, but we'll see. Shout out to Seba. And I have just been ignoring chat for ages, so I hope I'm doing good. The tunnel part is crazy. Yeah, the dropping. Oh yeah, that tunnel dropping. You're right. Where is it? And but when I think about that part, I think about how I couldn't really see it. I feel like it needed another angle. Where is it? Am I losing it? There it is. Oh. That is wild. It's almost a 180. Like his direction is going from this way to that way. That'll make that so hard. Extra impact. You know what? He got another 50 points for that. It's going up. 50 more points. That puts him at 520 if I did the math right. 520, and I'll put that on the scoreboard here, which disappeared it disappears when I pan it down. I don't know, it did that. Shit. Okay. Extra wow points. He's got 200 here. And it's 570. 520, sorry. 520. Let me screen cap that. I should probably say who it is so I remember. How am I going to do that? That's not going to work. What am I fucking doing, dude? I'm so scuffed. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. I'll remember that, right? And that's our first One done, because he doesn't have, I believe he doesn't have any B-roll for us to break down. Again, though, excellent edit. I think one of the, like, the biggest strength, what I think I really like, again, about Seba here is he makes rollerblading look like rollerblading and makes it look super fun. He's so fast and is, like, the most creative when it comes to spots and stuff. I think no one's got nothing on him. And yeah, the spikes on that fence of the 540 is crazy. You definitely want to go more than fast enough, you know. He did do the drop-in too. Mars, the drop-in, he did a bit of dirt rolling, right? That's crazy. But yeah, I don't know. My critiques, I think I didn't like their rail clip. The low point for this edit, I think I would have done a different opener, I think. I don't know what one. Even the next clip, I think I like better. This one here, which kind of, you know, it's pretty much the opener. So I don't know, but I like this clip more, I think. And I don't like this rail clip here. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't know. It's not bad, but I just looks. This is getting too creative for me. You know, it's pushing the lines of, like, this is leading into when I fuck up a topsoil and I start to only see that. Just like the like cis drop-in is leaning into me fucking up a drop-in. So I feel like, I don't know, I see it as mistakes, which is on me. And again, my fucking opinion doesn't mean shit. So yeah. Seba, don't take this. You're fucking sick, Seba. Don't listen to me. I fucking suck. Okay? I can't skate for shit. All right. Okay. Who should we do next? Who's next? Who we got next? First person gets to choose. And looking at the poll, it looks like most of you haven't voted, which is good. So this hopefully isn't a complete waste of time stream for you guys. So we have Nils Janson, we have Bobi Spassov, we have Levi, we have Julien Cudot, and we have, there's one more. Who did I miss? I have my list. That's it. That's everyone. I got everyone. I didn't miss anyone. Oh, can I write the score here? I can. Okay. I don't really need to, but it was 520. First comment was Julien, so we got Julien, then Cudot. You guys typed it out. Cheers, Mars and Joseph, and then we got Nils after fucking. Okay. Straight into it with the, I mean, it is the recommended up here, but we go to Cudot. Cudot also doesn't have any B-roll posted, I don't think. I think it's smart to post B-roll because it's like it's almost like you get a second edit. You know, you get a second chance for people to remember to vote for you. All right, Cudot. Again, so prefaces as we go into it. We are looking for, what am I looking for? We're looking for if you skate flat. That's a big extra point. We're looking for a strong opener. We're looking for as many moments that just make me go, wow. Like, you know, wow moments. We're looking for a strong ender. We want variety of tricks. So we want not just the same trick over and over again. We want a variety of spots, not just down rails. We want different kind of spots, ledges, gaps, you know. Creativity. You want to see some spots that I could never imagine understanding how they came up with how to skate it. Extra points for that. Quality skating, how clean you were, how, like, dialed in you were, and whether there's any, like, major, like, if any parts that feel like filler. That's what I was supposed to remember for that. Then if the editing of it is good, is there some creativity to the editing, which has less points because it's more of about the skater than the edit because there's quite a strict time limit on this one. But yeah, he posted something on IG actually. I should check that. Let me check that. I have the links already, so I can get to that quickly. I think it's a shame if it's only on Instagram because I can't stand watching Instagram. It's so much harder to watch. So much harder. Pinned. Oh, wait. Is it B-roll? This B-roll? I feel like we got to watch it after. Yeah, no, it's just a promo. We got a promo. And then this is probably... Film the part is done. Is this new? Spoilers. There's spoilers. Okay, I think this is some behind the scenes, but it's probably just him landing it. Yeah, so it's just probably the clips, other angles. Okay, anyway, let's watch Cudot's part. Cudot's part. I remember watching this the first time. It was like, goddamn. Anyway, here we go. We got it. What's the opener? What's our first trick? Bro, it's not even a round rail, man. It's a chrome flat rail that he just did a perfectly, like, you line up with it, drop down backstab on. Backstab, bro. Like, that shit, you stick on that shit, you're dead, bro. You're dead. You're fucking dead. Okay, it's like a ledge. It's not a drop down. It's like you skate like a ledge. Okay, that's different. I thought it was rolling straight on top of it, which does make it a little more normal. That's a good opener, though. That's a solid opener. Clean. A little different, too. I probably wouldn't think to do that. One ups it with the 270. This is the original back salve, right? The 270 back salve. Clean all the way around. I am interested about these shots like this. Is this actually standard, like an old film camera, or is this just an effect? It kind of looks like it's an effect. It does add a lot to the edit, though. I like it. Oh, the spin out on that was so nice, man. One more time. Bam! 2 foot down. 2 really strong. Like, when does the opener end? Can you tell me now, guys? When does the opener end? Is it after the first trick, or can 2 tricks at the start count as an opener? You know, we need to know if it's flat or anti. I am 1000% sure he skates caveman. He doesn't have any wheels in there. He's a crime against humanity. We'll see it later, I guess. Nah, that's sweet, Joseph. I appreciate you. Yeah, that counts. The post you put up. There's definitely some behind the scenes. Oh, man. Coming out for that was a nice touch. How the fuck do you... I think, again, this true topsail. The exit makes that so much nicer. Good shit. The 3-saw on that, too. Like, bro. How is that even possible, okay? Very clean. Stays fakey. Massive top acid. This, I think... We got a lot of high ledges in this. Look at that. That's probably like a good... What's that? I was going to say 6 foot, but that might be overstanding. It's probably like... I don't know. That's high. It's like head high. A much better ramp than Seba had, though, for the record. So clean. I just brought my new Aeons after 10-year hiatus. I learned aggressive on speed skates when I was 8. Never switched for 10 years until I shattered my teeth after my wheel slipped. Oh my god, dude. Hope your teeth are alright now. I guess 10 years ago, right? Walk on the blade and do that. Sick. Great choice of skates, too. Those are dope. Hope it treats you good. Hope the park's good. You know, I did a... Sorry, Julien. Quick tangent. This is what I wanted to say at the start, but I did ask people to reach out to me that just got into skating for the first time in the last 3 years, and so I got way more messages than I expected. I figured there would be, especially people that I can reach from my channel. I thought it'd be not very many people, but I can't keep up. There's so many people messaging me, and there's definitely some themes to it, so I'm excited to talk about what is working and get people skating, brand new to it. But it was so dope, right? Isn't that great? That's sick, yeah. What up, Mean? Hope you're doing good. Mean Jeans is a sick name. Okay. All right, just keep it going, keep it going. Very tidy. That's a massive rail, too. Like, that ain't low, eh? Like, that's you get fucking worked on that if you missed that. True someone rail was something that doesn't make any sense to me, too. Like, very tidy. Nice backside on a very scary, flat, skinny rail. So tidy again. Super satisfying. I don't know. The cameraman lose some points there. He kind of lost him for a bit. He's a bit... Some of these frames here are a little... the cameraman, like... we lost him there. We lost him for a bit. I don't know. But we saw the trick. That's the most important part. Okay. Tidy again. That's LK. That did feel a little fillery, though. Oh, man. That was nice. How do you do this magic slide like that? Anyone in the chat, can you do this like this easily? This is a bucket list trick for me that I've never tried to learn. I feel like I'll slip out. I don't know. It looks so useful though. It seems to be the best way to stop quick. But yes, that's a really dope top acid. Very clean. I don't know, like top acid's scary. How is this wheel not dragging on that? Is it dragging? Cool spot choice too. I like it. Very oh, that is scary, man. That is so scary. Scary. Just like it was nothing too. Oh, this trick though. That was so fucking dialed. Oh my god. I love a 450 Unity as well. I do that trick, so I fucking love it. I do it differently to that. I don't do it the alley-oop way, the Savannah way. No one does it the way I do it too. I think Levi might actually do it. That was so clean. Like, what the fuck? Look at this shit. Like, from here, how does he get perfectly into both feet down? And that, we still can't confirm whether that's... It's definitely a caveman setup there. One more time. 450 Savannah on this rail. That rail's square, by the way. Look at it. It's square. He's treating it like it's a round rail. My god, that was dope. That was so sick. Holy. That doesn't make any sense. What we got next? I don't understand how kink ledges are possible anyway. Like, this is definitely a caveman setup. Like, is this possible to do flat, you think? Like, can you hit a kink ledge and hold it the whole way through if you skate flat? I swear you can't. I swear it's not possible. That was nice though. Clean. This shit though, Holy shit. What the fuck was that, bro? What the fuck? A topsail backflip on the street. Topsail backflip on the street. On the street, bro. How do you even spot that, bro? What the fuck? That is a crazy ender. It's like flat too, like... Oh, that was scary, man. Holy shit, man. Like, what the fuck, bro? Who looks at a handrail? Who looks at this handrail? I was like, yeah, that's the perfect spot for a topsail backflip out. That's insane. That's so dumb. My god, that was so sick. Again, another absolutely insanely good edit. Coming from Cudot here. Another insanely good edit for this competition. Like, the bar is so unbelievably high. And what I like about this one, I can tell... He put the effort in here. He went all out for this. He wanted to put tricks he hasn't done before in here. It's not like he was like, yeah, I'll get an edit done. He's like, I'm going to put the best edit I can get done out, which I think is great. Now, I think the strength in this is it has all Julien Cudot's strengths, the absolutely insanely hard tech tricks executed picture perfectly. So clean and nice. And overall, it was a great edit with, I think, early days, but I think the best ender so far in the edit. I would say so far that kind of counters it, but I might change my mind on that. But yeah. I wonder if the bounce in the rail helped. It does look like a wiggly rail. Yeah, it has a little give to it, eh? You see that? It moves a bit. Let's get one more time. We can't see this trick enough. One more. Enhance. And bounce. It's got a little bit, not much though, not much. That is insane. The fact too that he did it like a, what do you call it? Like you're doing it forwards. Like, you know, you got to move forward as you do it. That's the way harder backflip. He could have done like a, I mean, this would be insane. Like, you could do an alley-oop topsail, fakey backflip out, you know? That would be so dope. But that would be easier, right? Except for the alley-oop topsail. But that was great. Okay, let's go through the points, though. Help me out here. A gainer, that's the one, right? Yeah, you got it, Joseph. Thanks. That is such a fucking weird rail. I've watched them all, Sean. I watched them the day they came out. We're going through them again though, and I've watched them a ton. I'll be real. I remember this fucking backflip, but yeah, I've seen them all. I haven't seen the B-roll though. We'll get through the B-roll if they have it. Anyway, does he skate flat? I'm pretty sure he skates caveman, which is the biggest crime you can do, if you ask me. That's worse than anti-rocker, like miles worse. You should almost lose points for skating caveman. Yeah, what? Yeah, no anti-rockers, right? Is there an anti-rocker in there? I don't think there is. So 0 points for that one. 0 points for skating flat. Okay. The opener, what was it again? The opener was the drop down to back sav on the square rail from the hand in. Which is insane. That's a crazy trick to do. And it's a good start to the, especially because he then one-ups it straight away with the 270 back sav. That's a solid opener. I don't know if it's the best opener, but it's definitely a solid one. So I'd give it a, what do they give? Let me check. What do they give Seba? I already forgot. Where did that go? I just clicked on it. What did that open? What the fuck? What, did I just paste a picture somewhere? Where the fuck did that go? Okay, I gave him, for his opener, a 10. Okay. He skates with grind blocks? Actually, the only pro to skate caveman. That is definitely crazy. That is definitely a interesting point. Okay, does that say something, you think? A lot of pros don't skate flat though, which is interesting. But anyway, for an opener, I'd say it's a good opener. Not the best, but it's good. So I'm going to give it a 60. I will never ever be able to do a drop down back sav on a rail like that in my life. And if I did do it, it would be my ender. So just take that with the words I'm saying. But especially for Cudot, like, I'm surprised it wasn't our backflip sole for the opener, you know. But anyway, I guess if we set the bar too high at the start, it might not land. Anyway, wow moments. How many wow moments do we have? What's a wow moment? This is the problem. See, with Julien, with Julien here, all his tricks are so insane that they kind of like the bar is higher for him. I mean, the bar is higher. The first wow, the big wow moment for me, the first one was definitely this 450 front unity for sure. 450 front unity. What is this first angle, man? Did he do it twice? You know? Surely that's not a trick you do twice, but that's one there for sure. And obviously the backflip, that's the ender though. It doesn't count. That's the one wow moment. What other moments were a standout to you? Everything else was really clean and tidy, but was it a wow moment? I don't know if it was. They were just nice. You know, they weren't like, holy shit, did you just do that? I think I could give it to him for this one because that's insanely high top hazard. And very tidy too. A lot of like 2 feet down landings. I like it. Yeah, I can give it to him for that too. That's 100. I wanted to, I forgot this, but I kind of wanted to see who had more tricks in their edits because I feel like the more tricks you got, the kind of more effort you put in, right? Remind if you did just click into it, you should do the poll in the chat. Tell me if you've voted yet or not for this competition. We're all going to vote at the end, okay? If you haven't voted yet, so don't spoil it, okay? As we go through these. And it's glass. That's a good point. That's a good point. It's glass. I would assume that that's like tempered glass that would be really hard to break. And my dumbass, it's funny I say that, but I can't skate PVC because I'm worried I'll break it. But like, I don't know if I'd be worried about breaking it. I don't know why, but that's crazy. Definitely. Imagine if it broke, bro. That would be fucked, man. That'd be so fucked. Vanta. Holy shit. Vanta Black. That is crazy. Savannah. What am I saying? Do I say 450 Unity? It's a Savannah. I agree with you there. I just think Unity, okay? Because when I do it, it's a Unity. I like that though. That was a Yeah, what's the rating? That's the. I feel like the rest aren't really wow moments. They're just clean and nice and tidy. Which again means Seba just destroyed him there then. Which means, but anyway, for the ender, I think this is the insane ender. I think this is what enders are meant to be. They're meant to be like, what the fuck just happened? So that's a perfect 100 points for the ender, I think. I would, even though it's Cudot who's like insanely good at flips and stuff, I would have never expected to see a handrail top shoulder backflip out from Cudot or anyone. So absolutely insane. Very, very, very good ender. Variety of tricks. What did we get? We got a couple unities. We got 3 unities, but they're all different ways, which I think is good. True top soul, a 3 soul, a top acid, a true soul, a backslide, a mistrial. This is a good variety of tricks here. A nice gap, an LK, top acid. This is 2 top acids. It's not bad. 450 Savannah. I got it right that time. Backside. This is a good variety of tricks, I'd say. A good variety of tricks. Is it this? Yeah, tricks. Is that a good variety? Yeah, I think that's a good. Is it a perfect variety? It's pretty close to perfect. I'll give that a 40. Like 40 for that. Variety of spots. There's quite a lot of down rails there. There's down rail, 2 down. It's the same one, but down rail, flat ledge, down rail, down rail, down rail, kind of down flat rail, a gap. Down rail. It's not great variety. It's a lot of the same spot, I'd say. Same kind of spot. A lot of rail, a lot of down rail. It is like 80% down rail, which I think is it's not great variety, I'd say. So it should be lower end on this. I'd probably give that like a 10 for variety. Is that fair? Probably not. Variety of spots. Because they all are just different versions of the same spot, mostly. There is variety there, though. He did do a gap, a flat rail, a couple flat rails, but I'd say like a good 80% of the edit is down rails. Creativity, I'm looking for spots that I wouldn't understand how he thought how to skate it like that. Cudot, I'd say, is one of these skaters that skates how I think too. Like, you just find a rail, you hit it. So all the spots are kind of skated how I would envision skating them, I guess, except for the top soul backflip out, but that's just because I would never think to backflip out. I'd still think to grind down it. So I'd say it's pretty not creative, I'd say. I'd give that, the fact that he did the backflip out bumps it up, I'd say. So I'd give it a 10 for creativity, creative spot choices, creative skating. Quality of skating, I think, was excellent. Everything was very tidy. Very tidy skating. I was going to judge this based on whether I think there's like filler in the edit. I do think there's filler in this edit. I feel like I think this true topsail is kind of filler. It's a wall topsail, which is pretty cool. I also think even this true soul is kind of filler. I don't know why I think that, but it feels a little fillery. It's just like I need a rail trick. Overall, though, the skating is super clean and very tidy. And very well done. I'd say it's excellent quality skating. I'd give that a high score. I'd give it like a good 90. A good 90? Yeah, 90. I'll commit to 90. And the editing of this, I think, is good editing. It's the only one that's not filmed in standard definition, which is a good choice, I think. It's got a vibe to it, and it fits well, I think. And again, I think some effort was put into the editing despite the time limit, which is good. There was that one trick where we can't really see what happened, which is more on the film than the editing, but you can see what happens, that's what I'm saying, but it gets a bit rough there at the end. But quality of editing, this is pretty good. I give this like a good 8 out of 10. Oh, thanks for subscribing, Hector Harps. I appreciate it. I didn't realize they had alerts on. I don't know if that was, I assume that's a YouTube subscription. I appreciate it. Thanks. Anyway, and that's the score for him. There, we got the title. Let's add it up. See, we quick math. 260, 300, 310, 320, 410, 418. Which, again, this is where, just for the record, I might not go off my scoring because it's not very, it's very stupid and doesn't mean shit, okay, for the record. So, Julien Cudot got 418, which is 100 less than Seba and puts him in second place. What did I miss? Tell me what I miss. And let me also add the banner here. I don't know if is this banner adding anything? Does it help if anyone just clicked in? I was hoping that they could see who we haven't gone through yet from this panning score here. But because this is where it's so hard to judge skating. Because I would argue that Julien Cudot and Seba's edits are like complete opposites. You know, it's like complete opposite styles of skating. Cudot's more the like traditional street. Well, he's more of a park skater, but he's a street skater. He's an insanely good street skater at this point too. But he does the more like you do the trick you see first thing you think when you see this route, the hardest thing you can do. Whereas Seba's more of the like, what's the weirdest thing I can skate in the craziest creative way possible? Extreme differences in skating. And honestly, I think at this stage of my skating, I do enjoy watching. I like both pretty equally. I'll be real. I like seeing how far we can push skating, but I might be taking my words back here later, but I might prefer the creativity over it. I don't know, like seeing people skate ways I could never imagine. I think I like, if that makes sense. He deserves 720 points. 360, but in the back flip direction, right? He sounds like a Frankie Morales type. No, I would say Frankie also was more like a Cudot. I don't know if that's a bad take, but he also skates quite traditionally, just in an insanely good, like technical, insanely good ability. Seba's more like a who's more like Seba's like Seba. I don't know. He's more like Levi, if that makes sense. But yes, okay. So we got Seba in the lead right now with my points. And again, I think that shows the skew of like if you do more tricks in your edit here, you have a better chance. And I think you should have a better chance if you do more tricks. You put women out harder, right? But that is insane because Cudot did the craziest end there I've ever seen in my life in this video. So we might come back to that. And again, I want to be doing some secondary awards for the best ender, best opener. And yeah, before I choose my vote. But anyway, who should we do next? Who's up next? Anyone get to choose? We have Bobi Spassov. Have I got the typo in here too? I don't. We have Bobi Spassov, we have Levi, and we have Nils left. Who should we do next? First one to check is to choose. Wait, yeah, Cudot again doesn't have any B-roll. So we're getting through all the people that don't have B-roll here. I wish I could see. I was going to go through the rules of the competition because that would have been nice to know the restraints they had. I do want, actually, it's a good time to remind you too. It's probably, I should have said this at the start, but you can still donate to this cup and up the prize pool. The GoFundMe, I'll pin it in the chat. It's probably a good idea. The GoFundMe is still live. Can I pin that? I should probably put a text with that, so I don't have to say it over and over again. But yeah, the GoFundMe's there. If you have a couple dollars to chuck in, it all goes to the skaters of this. And the way it works is there's two prize pools. There's one that's voted by us, and there's one that's voted by some secret judges that we don't know about. So yeah, they're getting this $8,000, 8,000 euros split. I think it's a 50-50 split. The prize money's written somewhere, but it's definitely it's a good thing to get behind if you have a couple of spare bucks. If you don't, it's cool. Just it's cool that you're even here. But yeah, the option's there. Anyway, how long is it going for? That's a good question. That's a good question. We can find that out right now. Let me pull up Tom's channel. The voting opened today, so it's only just opened. Surely, I guess the GoFundMe will probably close once the voting is closed. Voting is open now, right? Who's your winner? He doesn't say a time here. He doesn't say a time. The votes are just open right now. I don't know. When does it end? It doesn't say. Each video is 7 days to run. Voting starts Sunday, the 24th of August, 7 p.m. It doesn't have an end date by the looks of it, which is interesting. I would assume it's a week. So I'd assume a week from today. I'm just making that up right now, but I would assume based on how long the edits are up and stuff, we have a week to do it. And in that time, you can still donate to it. But obviously, you don't have to. That's interesting, yeah. But yes. All right. Anyone? Who should we do next? Anyone want to choose out of Bobby, Levi, and Nils? Chatty gets credit. Nils? Thanks, Falcon. We got Nils. We were meant to do Nils anyway, right, Falcon? It's funny, I bought my Aeon 60s using GoFundMe because I live in a income restricted apartment, so it's really hard to save. So I might donate at some point. Sweet. That's dope, man. I'm glad that worked out. Good shit. I'm glad you got some skates out of that and you got skating. But yeah, my brand Laced supported this. That's how I got involved. I'm one of these second tier supporters, I think. Spot me right there. There I am. There's Laced. Shout out to all these brands, by the way, especially Bedroom, which seems to be the lead funder right now. But yeah, shout out to all these brands. It's super dope. A good thing to get behind. I think it's a no-brainer to get behind this. It's such a cool event, and I hope it keeps going. It's super dope. Let's get to it though. Nils now. Nils also doesn't have B-roll, so we're saving all the B-roll for the end, I'm pretty sure. And Nils was the first one to post, setting the bar super high. I need to go through this. Right. Julien. And take a screenshot of that so I can come back to it later. And reset all this. Nils says, I really like Nils. I really like his skating. I think he, I remember the first Nils edit I saw was an edit like this, edit competition. It was the WRS uploaded competition. And Nils was up against Haffy and was carrying, he was keeping up. And he had a sick edit at the time. I really liked it. And let's see if he continued it with this edit here. Let's check it out. What do we got? What's the opener? I'm pretty sure Nils skates flat too. Not 100% on that, but... Just a clean, a very clean sort of mistrial, 540 out. You know that's on a switch foot, right? Is that right? I don't know. That's right footed. This is such a trick to do switch though, you know. The skates sound clacky, man. Very clean, eh? For opener, just nice. Sitting the bar. This is going to be a solid, clean edit, eh? One more time. Weird little box thing too. It looks like it's made for skating. wait. He rolled all the way up that, eh? Oh, he just like launched off it. He did like a launch off it. Interesting spot. Definitely one I wouldn't spot. And to think to roll up it, bonk off the rail. It's a fakie. So clean, eh? Very, very tidy. He's anti-rocker gang? Oh, shit. Okay. Cheers, Joseph. He's one of the cleanest skaters, eh? Like, he really everything he does perfectly, you know. There's a nice Savannah line here. Back step up all the way, lines it up perfect with the drop, and oh, he over-centered a little bit. You see that? He went a little bit too far. That foot was like just on it, man. Skating it like a mini ramp. Rewind 180, perfect. Very, very nice. We got another mistrial. You see that? Another one? Another Sav as well. Oh, that was clean. He was like... can you hold a ledge? There's sis slide. Yeah, like... I wish I could sis slide. It's like wheels are no way near touching. It must be... So clean. Very, very nice. Oh, that's a nice spot. It's very satisfying. Woo! A heel roll got on there. That's sick. I like it. Very nice, dude. He's one of the, you know, like, everyone loved Aragon skating, right? Because he's kind of like a great... He made skating look good. He's kind of like the most traditional make skating look good kind of blader that could be. I feel like Nils has the same energy and almost like a no shade. No, like this is... I fucking love Aragon, but like in an even better way. He makes skating look cool and like tidy and clean. He makes it look cool, man. Just making the shit look like a skate park, man. Oh, what the... what do you do when you fuck that up, man? There's no wall. Nice alley-oop fish. Long as fuck. Massive pud slide with no run-up. Okay. What the fuck? Was it a grass gap? I need another angle of this. A grass gap hurricane. Look at this. Like he's not even looking, bro. He's not even looking. He's already seeing it over here. You know, his eyes have already spotted it as he's already turned. You know, he's already clocked it. You can see. Bam. So nice. Cab fish on a fucking drop rail, man. That shit. I think drop rails, if no one ever skated a drop rail again, I would be happy with that. I feel like the danger they add, it's not worth how cool they are. This shit's so fucking dangerous, man. For half cab fish is going to be the craziest trick you could do on a drop rail, too. Holy shit, man. That was such a cool edit. I really like it. This feels like a... I think the editing of that was very nice. Like the vibe of the edit, it felt just like a normal edit. It didn't feel like it was for an edit comp. And I think that is really, really good. He posted a few clips of the disaster to rail. It was sick. I gotta check that. Check news. News. Because how big was that gap? I don't know if the fisheye does it justice, you know? Is it this one? Holy shit, man. Oh, this sound of that is very nice. It's perfect.
Check it out. Back Savannah. Let's get it.
There's all these other tricks that didn't even go on the edit. That's crazy. All of these could have gone in. Every single one of them. Oh. How do you fucking commit to that? Oh my god. How do you roll? How do you not die? What the fuck? How do you miss a hurricane and not die? You like holy shit. On a disaster too. That is amazing. Holy. I want more of the B-roll. Nils, please post a video. Nils, I want to see the B-roll. That's an insanely good edit overall. Really liked it. Like there's I can't describe it, but there's a vibe to it that I really liked. Super clean skating. The most polished, nice to watch skating so far, I'd say. No shade. Like if I had to rank it, it's the most, every trick was just done perfectly, I'd say. And overall was a good complete package, I'd say. But let's go through the stats. Okay, so Joseph said, man, why did he not put that in? I feel like it's the time restraint. Hey, you probably couldn't. But yeah, there's so many good tricks in there, right? But yeah, Joseph said he's anti-rocker, and I'm pretty sure you're right because there's a lot of his pro skates are anti. Can we confirm though? Yeah, that was anti-shadow right there. Look at that. Oh, you can't see nothing. My bad. I preset again, so it changed to me. Okay. Anti-rocker, right? He's anti-rocker, right? That's Instagram. Do we know? Here's this pro skate comes anti-rocker. I assume he's an anti-rocker dude. Yeah, anti-rocker in the thumbnail there. I don't like this thing too, that Instagram Reels that you put like a picture. I don't like it because like Frankie did this for the for all the Frankie's World reels, and I wanted the pictures for the thumbnail I was making, and the pictures not in the video. It was pissing me off anyway, because the pictures were way more high quality. Like they were more high quality in the thumbnail, and like this would be a good way for me to zoom in and see Skate's anti. That's anti, right? Definitely anti. That's anti. So anyway, so he gets no points for the skating flat, because I think skating flat is harder, so you should get more points for that. The opener though, how's the opener? And again, we're up to the question: is this the opener? No, this is an intro, and I like it. I think in a edit comp where you have a time limit, I'm pretty sure there had to be at least a certain length, but not over a certain length. It is bold and like a good creative decision to have an actual intro like this. This is how like he doesn't mind giving away time in the edit to make like a better edit, you know? I think it's great. The intro is just it's this clean mistrial 540 out. It's super clean and perfect. And it I think it like sets the vibe for this edit quite well. It isn't like one of the best clips from this edit though. So as a ranking for opener, I wouldn't say it's the best, but I'd say it's really solid. I'd give it a good 50 points for that. 50 out of 100. How many wow moments in there? I think Nils suffers here compared to Seba, because his skating is so clean that it's hard. Like, it's all like, nothing is like, holy shit, what just happened? It's all like, yeah, that's fucking sick. You know, like everything was done so good that it all kind of like fits the same good bar. Nothing really bumps out except for that hurricane at the end, which is an ender, right? Oh, it isn't. Well, that's one then. The disaster hurricane is definitely a wow moment. There's 150 point there for sure. Please let me know if I miss one, please. He says he skates street anti. Does he switch? Does he switch for park? Because that is crazy if he does that. He probably has other tricks. Yeah, he probably has a ton. It's a really good section. He reminds you of Haffy? Don't make me miss Haffy, man. There's a similar. I would say he's a little more. There's a little more clean style. Oh, this is kind of fucked up. They're different. They got a different style, I'd say, but I see what you're saying. There's definitely a similarity there. But yeah, wow moments. The half cab, that's an ender, so I can't do that. Everything else is just clean, so it's hard to put it as a wow because it's just so clean. You know, it's just nice. I like this as a very satisfying clip. But it was all kind of like just nice. I wouldn't say wow. So I think there's only one wow moment. I'll be real. Now the ender I think is insane. Like I see it. I can't think of a more dangerous trick to do on a handrail, on a drop rail. A half cab fish brain is... I mean, you could do like a hurricane, I guess, but a half cab fish brain is the most dangerous trick you could do on a fucking drop rail. You got to be so confident in your half cab fish to do it on this kind of no run up, death on one side rail. So that's a really good ender, I'd say. Another top one, I'd give that a, especially because it follows the hurricane, and it's just definitely a choice to put this over the hurricane, where I think the hurricane's probably, it's one of the ones that's more like, I'd say the hurricane is cooler, in my opinion. So I wouldn't say this is the perfect ender, but it's a very good one. So I'm going to give it 80 points for that one, 80. Variety of tricks. We got a mistrial. We got a rolling up the pipe. We got a front torque. A few salves. Another mistrial, misfit. Another salve. Top sole, a gap. A heel roll to sole. There's some similarities here. Top acid. It's a good range though. A backslide. A alley-oop fish. A pud slide. It's got good variety, I'd say. It's got a good variety of tricks. It's not all top soles. It's not all salves. There is some overlap, but it's not all overlap. So I'd give that a solid 40. 45. Variety of spots. I would call that a fried fish, just based on how cooked you'd be. Yeah, I mean, they could rename it that for sure. Shit. a few half-cab fish, a drop rail. It's a fried fish. I like that. I like that. Like, arguably, you'd probably be fine. Like, if you missed, you'd just get, like, wedged here and, like, screw up your shoulder, you know? But I don't know. That drop rails, people, like, you could fucking die on a drop rail more than on a handrail. So I ain't the biggest fan. I think that they're too dangerous for for how they look, I think. Like, I don't think, like, a normie 2 won't give you extra credit for that, you know? So, yeah. Anyway, I'm a normie, I guess. Yeah, variety of spots. So we got a launch ledge. We got a random pipe. We got this. No, I missed a wow moment. The fucking that's 100 points of wow. This that line is cool. The front torque bop on that to make that look clean. It was insanely hard. That's so sick. But yeah, what was I actually judging? Oh yeah, variety of spots. So we got we've got a down ledge, we've got a flat ledge, we've got this bank spot, we got this interesting spot. There's no double ups there. There's a few handrails in there, but they're all quite different. I'd say this is a good variety. That definitely leans into the handrails, but not too much. So I'd say it's another 40 for variety of spots. Creativity, I think this spot right at the start, the pipe, I would never think to skate this one. Very interesting thing to skate. A weird way to skate it too, which I like. I like this one too. This is another... this is kind of... I would like imagine doing that if I saw that. So it's definitely different though. It's different though. So I'll give it for that too. So that's a good creativity. Good amount of weird spots. I'd give that another 40. I'd say another 40. Quality of skating, I think, is a perfect 100 there. I think he fucking... Every trick was perfect. There was no sketchy tricks in here at all. Every single one was so dialed in and nice. Every single one was good, which is insane. And again, the editing I think was perfect too. They literally gave up a good like 5 seconds of the edit just for an intro. And there's a vibe and a style to it. It flows well. You see all the tricks. I wish I could see another angle of this hurricane though. I'll be real. Because what is this gap? I just don't understand it. But fuck, that's cool. Like, look at this shit, dude. It's scary enough to fucking topsail a handrail. How the... So cool, man. But yeah, that's that. Let's add that up. 50, 150, 230, 275. Oh my god, that's getting hard. Jesus. I gotta do that, Peter. I can't do the math like that. What the fuck? Okay, 200, 250. There's too many weird numbers there. I don't want to actually do the math. I don't. Okay, we'll do it again then. Okay, here we go. Third time. We got 250, then 330, then 375, then 415. 455, 465 is the total. Watch me do the wrong math here. It's gonna be crazy. 465. Who should we do next, by the way? 465. I should just get straight into these next time. I gotta remember that because I take way too long. 465. And I'm seeing the errors of my judging with the score here. So just for the record, again, the score means nothing. It's stupid. It's just a subjective way. I'm not even going to follow it at the end. I don't have to unless I really agree with it. Just for the record. But that puts Cudot, like it goes Seba, Nils, then Cudot at this point. Which, again, I think if I was ranking it, I don't think I'd put it in that order. So my scoring system might be full. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. The Plastic Pushers account posted a reel sizing up some of Levy's spots. It puts a perspective on how sick his tricks were. Yeah, they have a whole B-roll out there. I definitely want to watch that. I feel like this is one. This is the one Nils just went medium on. I do kind of feel that too. I mean, that's crazy to say that he went medium when there's these two crazy tricks. If this is medium, then this is fucking insane. You know, like, the whole thing was clean and nice. It's like the most clean skating I've ever seen, with some very memorable tricks. And it's very nice watching. The edit is really good. It's like overall such a good edit. Like, I really like this edit. I think there's something to it that is like that words can't describe that I like about it. And yeah, I think if I had to point out low points, I don't know. I can't. I don't think there is a low point in this. It's really, the low point probably is that the standard is so good. The whole thing is kind of just good the whole way through. And fuck yeah, I think this is a really good edit. I think it's insanely good. Yeah, I mean, there was a time on these edits, so who knows? But I would love to see the B-roll. So it's like what the choices were made, you know, to do this. What, you know, like how much time they had, like what happened along the way. It would have been cool to see the behind the scenes of that. I think it would add a lot to it. But yeah, I think great overall edit. Nils killed it, and I really like this edit. It's one of my favorites, I'd say. Although they're all my favorites, so I don't know what I'm saying. But anyway. Let's do that's it, right? Yeah, there's no we can go through this B-roll then that was in this here, but yeah, who should we do next? Tell me. We have Levi and Bobi left. So first person gets to choose as we check this crazy ass B-roll out. We saw it, we already saw it there. Is this super loud for you? It's probably super quiet knowing me. Shout out to Casp here, who did the editing, because I think it's a great edit. The editing styles, really good. Great skating, very clean. It's interesting that like Nils, is he at a comp right now? He is, right? He went from, it's like the time he would have had. He went from doing the street edit. He makes skating look so good, man. To like what he got bronze at a comp like a few days. I don't know. This is a busy timetable, I'd say. I don't know. I'm going to be full of bias for the record stuttering skater. I'm definitely going to be full of bias. But yeah. Bobi next? Let's do Bobi next. Bobi has B-roll we can go through, which would be good. But yes. I don't know. The score is supposed to help me see, hopefully help me see which one technically lines up with things I like more, since arguably all of these are so good that I like, it's impossible to choose, man. I keep going to think I'm going to choose and I can't choose. I think just the pure knee-jerk reaction before I did the stream, I was torn between Levi and Bobi. But now going through it again, I think Cudot trick is so notable from just the back flip out is insane. And again, Seba is winning by points now because I think he is the most creative out of everyone and did the most weird, different tricks and really made skating look fun. And it was a good edit, a really good, different edit, which I did really enjoy. But yeah, anyway, Bobi. Let's do Bobi. But we'll do the edit, then the B-roll. And oh yeah, I need to screenshot this shit first so we know that this is news. I can go through the points again later. One day I'll have a good system for this. Why is that not moving it? What the hell? Oh, I pressed numlock or something. Was it numlock? It's insert or some shit, right? How do I fix that? Yeah, it's that. Okay. Because see, the problem with the scoring, this is the problem I've had. The few times I try to do the scoring is that you generally are better off to do a bunch of tricks, even if the editing is kind of bad, and even if some of the tricks kind of suck. If you do a bunch of tricks, then you have way more chances to get points, which kind of backfires a little because it's like quantity over quality, which I don't necessarily agree with. Although I do think you should get more points for doing more tricks in this short time frame. I don't know. I feel like, anyway. But yeah, if you did clicking in, you should do the poll. Tell me if you voted yet. and we're gonna vote together in. Don't vote yet, but we're gonna vote together at the end. We're gonna vote for who we want to. They're not. Hopefully this will help you guys choose. Hopefully breaking this down. Hopefully I'm providing some value here. Who knows? Who knows if I am? But anyway, let's watch this edit. Bobby's. This is the end, the last one that came out. We have one more to go through. This is the last one that came out. And I remember being like, God damn, I didn't think it could get any better. He kills it in this. Definitely one of my favorites. They all are, so I don't know if I can say that. So what we got for an opener? So far, I would say that's the best opener we've had so far. A front 7. Now, not only is a front 7 insane to do on the street, but doing it at the spot is insane. Look how far he had to travel with that front 7. You know how scary that would be, dude. That gap is so big. And he 7'd it, dude. With the quick swivel out, saving it too. I like the little, like, it's a little, I was going to say sketchy feels like the wrong word, but I like it. It's not that it's bad. I don't know what the word is, but I like the landing on that. One more time. I would say so far, yep, my favorite opening trick. Front 7, massive gap. Very nice and tidy. Quick pivot out. Styly. Good shit. Illusion 180 in. 3 to flat. Nice. Alley-oop pawn to war ride. Just nice and tidy. Free street. That was so satisfying. A Royale Sis, perfect pop-up to Trousseau, 3 out. That was very, like, clicked so nicely in my head. I like that a lot. We also got to work out if he skates flat. Looks like he skates anti, right? Anti or freestyle. Is that what I'm seeing? Quality, is that greater than quantity? I agree with that. I do agree with that, but I also, like, if you only do, there's a line, you know? There's a line. Anti, man, they all skate anti, man. Skating flat as points. It's because it's harder. You should definitely get more points for skating flat. I think it's a cop out. You're like, there was text on screen just saying, what the fuck was that? Did you see that? I stand on that. You should get extra points if you skate flat. It is harder. Yeah, I think it makes grinds harder and some tricks harder. But I guess it makes skating around easier. So do you lose points for that? I don't think so. I honestly, this is my bad opinion. But I think skating anti or skating freestyle is getting too far away from blading. You are seriously changing how skating around feels for grinds. So I think, and you can still do grinds flat. So it's kind of just a cop out to go anti. But anyway. No shade to Bobby. I like this is a cool spot choice here. Assist dropping like perfect too. Like I don't know how you don't slip out. Like every time I've tried to learn these sisses on ramps, it's so hard not to wash out or stick. So it's very crazy to do it in such a narrow thing, but I know he has that shit dialed. I like the 3 out that way. 5 out, sorry. Very nice. That was cool too. Over the rail to the slow pawn. Okay. We're like top pawn. I wish you spun out the other way. I was seeing it in my head. That was cool. Super cool. Very creative. Oh, that was cool. That was cooler than going to flat there. I was thinking, hey, we got 2 LKs off a flat. This like almost identical to Cudot's trick he did. But no, it isn't, because it's way bigger, way steeper, and he lands back in it, which is cool. That would be fucking scary, man. Whew, we got a hurricane fish, okay. A gigantic 540, very nice. I like this under rail. I really like that line, I really like that line. I don't know why. The under rail KG to like fake out full cab KG. Was one of them switched? No, they're both the same foot, eh? Something about that was hard to keep up with, but I liked it. Very nice, cool. Again, another filmed in standard definition, by the way. Yeah, good filming too, yeah. Ah, 0-8, no, we lost points. I remember his feet go out of the frame somewhere. I remember it. I remember it. That was so cool. What the fuck? Definitely best toe or heel roll of the edit. 3 out, tidy ass. I liked it. 450 backslide, clean as fuck. Couldn't be cleaner. Here's where he goes off the frame. Oh no, that was really good filming. Never mind, really good. Best filmer so far, probably. That's probably not true, but very interesting spot choice there. Wait, we had another drop rail here. What is even going on? I can't keep up, dude. Too many good clips. Okay. That was so, like, how did he even think of that? This is another drop rail. This one looks so much more dangerous. I don't know why. It looks so much more dangerous than Nils' one. Although he's not doing a half gap fish, but he did have to jump a stairs. Like, you jump this shit here, you're looking at this fucking drop, like, and then you've got to commit to a backslide down this. Oh my god, it's just so not worth it. It's so scary, dude. Another like street half pipe drop in. Very cool. Very interesting spot. We come with the fake out ending with a second ender. Oh my god. Was this ball angled? This one up here? It is a. This is on an angle, yeah. That is so big, man. Oh my god, he's falling for fucking ages. He should have started from the top. Oh, what did I miss? What trick was that? Oh, the backslide down the death rail? Was that what you're talking about? Ain't no fucking way, dude. What the fuck? Anyway. I did notice that, Kay, the tans do touch on this. I didn't notice it the first time I watched. But they don't touch in the way that it saves them falling. They just get fucking slammed into the ground. That's what it is. So it's definitely, that's not a, like, that shouldn't count. That definitely fucking counts. And you know he's mad about it too. You know he's like, fuck, I put my hands down. You know, he's like, no one's gonna notice, right? But, insane ender. Oh, I can just feel that in my hands, dude. Like, oh, it's insanely big with a fakey 3. Definitely, but sadly, I do not include the ender or the opener for wow moments. They're their own category. Because that definitely is a wow moment. That's an insane ending trick. How does he even, who looks at that and is like, yeah, I'll skid your car and do a 180 wall ride and just fall. Just fall for fucking, like, off a 2-story building for a bit on a fakey 3. Absolutely insane. But to go through the list, he skates anti-rocker, so he doesn't get any points for that. The opener is by far my favorite. This front 7. We've watched it 7 times now, but this front 7 is insane. That's an insane opening trick. The best one so far. Perfect 100 points for that. 1,000 even. Nah, 100 points. Any other wow moments? I need to define what wow means earlier. But there's definitely some wow moments. Let me think of it. If I can think. I think every time he just randomly busts it out, it's a fucking hurricane. I know that was tappy, but I don't think that changes how fucking hard that is. Because the fact you gotta clear, you have to steer roll, and you have to clear 2 stair sets, line up, and do a hurricane fish and land fakie. I like that. That's one wow moment there for sure. I like that a lot. There's a good ass clip. And that's just a massive 540. I think it's fucking gigantic. It's fucking huge. I want to get that. This is just a 540 though, so I don't know if I can give it a wow. I do though. It's a wow moment. 100 points. I really like this clip, but I think I just like it. It's not a wow. It's nice. I liked it. There's something clicked for me on it. That's fucking... It's another drop rail. He's got 2 drop rails in this edit. Oh, that is scary, man. He does a lot of satisfying tricks, eh? Like, they really are like... They work out exactly how I want them to in my head, you know? They line up perfectly. And I don't like that's. I liked it a lot. I feel like I'm giving it points for that. We'll change it to things I like are getting points. Okay. Well, That was super cool too. Really cool. That is insane. Like, I don't. That's so insane. And this changing directions there, like, woof. Yeah, I gotta leave it there. I guess that's the wow moments for that one. But as for the ender, I think this was an insane ender. It's massive. That is such a big fall, man. Like, such a big fall. It looks so sore. Like, I would never walk again if I did that shit. You know, like, that is insane. Yeah, I don't know. I can't give it a perfect score though. I feel like it's big, it's creative, and it's big, so it's pretty good. But I don't know. Again, I just gonna remember it as a big drop. I don't know if I'm gonna remember it for the trick per se. So I'd say it's not perfect, but it's definitely a top ender. I'd give it a 90 for sure, a 90. Variety of tricks. What kind of tricks we got in here? We have front 7. We have a half cab drop in, right? We have a alley pawn. We got the these. I can't forget these toe rolls. And the cis line, I really like that trick. Like, it's just, that's so nice to watch. Same with the toe roll one. Both of those are so nice to watch. I gotta chuck in an extra wow moment for that. There was a few true souls in here, right? And a couple pawn stars. This was really cool too. I like the slide to lock that in. Definitely anti-rocker. We got confirmed there, but that's very nice. We got a hurricane fish. I think there's not many double up tricks. There's a couple backslides, couple true souls, but it's all very different. I think it's got good variety. He literally only does, he does a few pawn. It's got good variety. It's a good solid variety. I give him a 40 for that. Variety of tricks. Variety of spots, I think, is really good again. He's got a gap. He's got a launch. He's got a drop in. He's got a war ride. It's another drop. He's got a ledge spot there. Another drop in. A bank. We got a drop in again. We got a down rail. A couple down rails. A massive gap. There's a lot of gaps there. Another down rail and a flat rail. A fucking drop kink rail. A bank, like a crazy bank drop in. Another flat ledge. Another down rail. This spot's really interesting too, that one. And a couple drop-ins. There's a lot of drop-ins. I would just, like, the majority of this edit would be some form of drop-ins, which is unique because no one would really do that. But again, it does, I mean, no one's going to get a perfect score on this. I'm realizing now you'd have to have, every trick has to be different. Every spot has to be different. That's impossible. But there's a good variety in here though. So that's definitely a high score. I'd give that a 40. Creativity, out of 50, there's quite a few spots here that I wouldn't think to skate that way, which is how I think of creativity. Spots I wouldn't think of how to skate. This cis slide, that's exactly what I'd want to do, but I don't know if I'd come to that conclusion. So I like that a lot. I like this spot too. I would never think to do a cis slide drop in 540 to flat. Would never come across my mind. This over the rail to pawn was cool too. I think that line came together good. I think it did. The other toe roll spot was cool too. It was very creative. That was cool. Like to skate the under rail and then the hand rail, I think was creative. I liked it. I think this is really good use of this spot too. I really like this club. It's probably one of my favorites from this edit, that one. I think again he sees a spot and just executes like the best possible thing he could do on it. I think like the thing that would look the best and most satisfying to do on it, which is creative. I'd say that's creative. It's like, but it's also, it feels very calculated more than like the spirit of the moment. So I'd give that a high score. I'd give it like a 40 again. 40 again. Quality of skating. There was a hand touch, which doesn't count. It doesn't count as in the hand touch passes because it's just him slamming his hands on the ground. I wouldn't say like the quality was very, 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 very high the whole way through. Top tier, tech skating. Nothing felt super filler. It felt dangerous and exciting to watch. And And it has that little bit of like, I said at the start, I don't know the word that doesn't sound like I'm dissing it, but like style. I want to say style. So if I would say this is a high 90. I'd say 90. I don't know what I'm fucking saying. And the editing, I think the editing was great. I think the filming was great. I think there's a vibe to this again. It feels like it leans more into making sure we see the skating versus getting too vibes based, which I think is a good thing. So overall, I'd say that's another great 10 out of 10 edit. I'd say 10 out of 10. That building gets points for looking like a turtle. Which building? Oh, this one here. I assume you mean this one. It's got to be. I think I see it. Right? This is the head, the legs. It's like leaning up. Yeah, we get 20 points for that. Let me do the total here, though. Yeah, yeah, I see it. You see it? Anyone see it? Again, I think he's getting robbed here, though, for one of my favorite edits. I think the score is not going to be that high. But yeah, we got 300. We got 390. We got 430. We got 470. We got 510. We got 610. Is that 610? Maybe I'm making shit up. That's a fucking high score. 610. Did I do that right? 390, 330, 370, 410, 510. Did I make up a number? I think it's 510. One more time. I got two different numbers. 300, 390, 430, 470, 510, 600. It's 610. Holy shit. That's crazy. That puts him in first, I'm pretty sure. Which makes me like my scoring again, because I would agree with that so far. Maybe not though. Where is he? 16. I went to all this effort to try put all this information on the screen. I'm starting to think it probably didn't matter. I probably could have just gone live. Just gone through them. I don't know if the points are really adding anything, but who knows. 16, that puts him in first place. Bobi Spaz at first, Seba at second, Nils at third, and Julien at fourth, and we only have Levi left. Although we do have some B-roll to go through, which I think I should probably have watched that before I scored, but we're going to go through that now. Quick as Bobi's B-roll. I think it's smart to put B-roll up. I try not to be too pause happy with this one. So he just cleared it. Oh, I can't. I do wonder how much the posting order that's scary affects how people feel about it. Like what order you watch it in. Does that change the reaction? Oh, that was scary. If I'm throwing spins like that day, I'm never doing a 7. Sevens like have to work first try. They're not happening that day. I can't dial it in. And if you've ever tried to spin off something, you have to jump up. You can't just roll up. It makes it so much harder. And look, I mean, we can't see that side. I wonder if he's got something to roll on. I'm sure they'd show that, right? But the fact that you don't have a clean roll up. Like, what do you roll on? You're on the side here? On the glass too? It's glass. Or probably plastic. I guess you're right. You're right. It's an edit comp, right, James? It shouldn't affect the scoring. You're right. I think there was a board. Okay. Well, we'll see. Does he jump up? I want to see the other side of that building. He isn't jumping up. You're right. Yeah, he's definitely just rolling up. Never mind. I wonder if it'd even be possible if you had to jump up. So you can roll up, right? Yeah, I feel that. You want a perfect run up. Yeah, he can roll up. Okay. Holy, how did he get this, man? That was so nice, bro. He didn't even like it. He's landing way too close to the pyramid. I think that shows how hard it is. Oh, how hard it is to clear it. One slip and it's like, fuck. Oh my. Oh, bro. You see his knees? It is definitely that was he didn't like that one. He didn't like that one. That was sick. It's definitely a flex to skate in shorts. You're like really putting your legs on the line, but I guess you know. It was right. That was sick. Let me get it. Wait, this is 60 minutes. So we got kind of overtime right now. So I gotta. Let's see that one again. Which one was it? This one? That was so good. He did another one after that. I would be so done. Oh, he almost hit. Looks like he's jumping too early. Oh my god. That's probably... Holy shit. That was scary to watch. I'd say so far though, this just shows how like challenging street skating is. So far out of all the edits, no one's had a like perfect opener, perfect ender. You know? It's either a perfect ender or a perfect opener. And honestly, I do think the ender is probably more important than the opener. Switch spin. Oh, that's scary, man. Just one little tilt on that bump and you're out. Oh. I always wonder how, you know, like I think of Levi in particular. He seems to have so many new spots, like spots I have never seen before. How is that even possible? Like how far you got to travel to find so many different spots? That was a first try, wasn't it? Very nice. And with the B-roll too. Didn't even need to redo it again. Alright, this one. How long did this take? First try again? Someone's got to agree with me there that I can't replay these too much. We're going to be here forever. But that trick just is one of those ones that just like plays out exactly how I want it to in my head. You know, like I see it spot, it just everything perfectly lines up how I want it to. You know, something about that is so nice. Like bam, bam, bam. This rage is you can't roll off the top of the pyramid. Good catch. I kind of like that angle better. I'll be real. I think that angle makes it look easier. The fisheye close up makes it look easier. That looks, it's already shooting you at the ground. That makes the 5 look way harder. Oh, that's cool though. I think if I had to choose my least favorite bit of this edit, it was probably this line, and I don't know why that is. I think it has two really good pieces to it. It looks like he first tried it, by the way. This over the rail to pawn is sick. I really like that. This bit, I don't know. I really feel like I think I would have liked it more if he rewinded it. I don't know why. If it really is that ruined it for me, that's insane. But if he spun the other way out of this, I think I would like it more. And then the end with this is cool. That's a very cool, creative line. But yeah, I think
There was something, but
that's probably the bit I didn't like. Okay, maybe it's not all first try. It might just be the editing. Yeah, I think. That's a cool ass spot though. That looks fun. Was that the same clip? It was like so similar. First try again, right? Oh, that's so scary, man. Again, another magic slide. Someone teach me how to do that. It looks super useful. I want to know what his setup is. Insoles, shock absorbers. Insane to do that many drops with a heel raise skate and anti-rocker. Plus he's 30 plus. He's already done the pyramid grind out. Maybe that's the bit. He did all the grinds in the way. But yeah, I agree. He's the M12 doing a gap way smaller than the ones he's doing here. Permanently fucked my feet. Like they have not recovered. I have to think about what shoes I wear now and what skates I wear from those skates. He must have some. It would be interesting. You'd probably answer too. I should probably ask him. Does he have a footprint insole or something? How does he first try a hurricane fish on that? That was so clean. I don't know. Like, I know it's... I want to see it again. We're going to be here forever. I apologize. Maybe I shouldn't do the B-roll. Maybe we shouldn't. Bobby's getting special treatment. How would he... He got that every attempt. Every attempt in this B-roll, anyway. Every single attempt, he did a hurricane fish and locked the foot every time. Didn't miss. That is insanely impressive. I like the little bit of credit he puts in the chat for the filmers. Just sending a massive gap. And he did it more than once. He did it more than once. He did it more than once with those feet, dude. He's jumping stairs with high heels, straight up. I remember how bad it felt to push through the landing in M12s, man. My feet felt like they were splitting. It was horrible. And they haven't been the same since. That was so clean. He did it 3 times. His feet not fucked after that? Surely he's out from this. Surely he's taking like a few months off. Ice baths every night, you know? Shit. I think we'll... I won't watch the rest of this. I'll watch it at my own time. I think it's... we're going to be here too long. We'll move on to the next one. Move on to Levi. It's Levi's time. Did I take a screenshot of this? I did. Bob. Do another one just in case I didn't. Levi, who, like I said earlier, was my other top pick for this. For me, it was between Levi and Bobi. And hopefully the scores will tell us that again. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Last edit of the night. We're making it through it. What up, Libby? Hope you're doing good. It must be hella late, right? Is it hella late for you guys? I take too long to do this shit, man. Oh my god. I hope you're doing good. Oh shit. Shit. Don't look, don't look, don't look. I know what you're talking about, Sean. I need you to set this up for me. It's 1 a.m. You guys are rule, man. I appreciate you. I hope you guys are doing good. I appreciate you being here today. 1 a.m. in the US. Damn, you guys rule. It's only 10. Okay, it's not too bad. We got one more to go for it. Let's get through it. Let's get through it. I owe you guys. It's interesting here, though, is a final report. You can see that Nils and Bobi have got the most views on this. And, like... that shows that, like, the order doesn't matter too much, I think. Except, I guess, maybe the last one. What do you guys think, too, because Tom actually took the videos down. I don't know if you missed it. I don't know how he did this, by the way. I was impressed. But he took the videos down to make it more fair. To make it so that you had, each one had a week for us to watch before you vote. Otherwise, it's hard, because one of them will have more time. The first one posted has more time than the last. So it kind of has an advantage, if that makes sense, more time for people to see it. So it's a good way to kind of even the playing field. But he managed to get them all back up without spamming the sub box. So I was like, damn, that's going to be a bad idea. But he did it. I didn't even know that was possible. I didn't know you could private a video, then unprivate it without spamming the sub box. So I'm impressed. What do you think about that? Did that help with the experience, with the helping to vote? Also... reminder, if you're clicking into the chat, do the poll. Tell me if you voted yet. Looks like most people haven't. So it makes me feel like this stream wasn't a waste of time. I hope it's actually helping you guys and not just me. Probably isn't, though. We'll see. It's probably just me. That's sick. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, cheers, Sean. I appreciate you doing that. I appreciate that a lot. I'm behind the times. I didn't even realize you were streaming on YouTube instead of Twitch. My bad. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing these days anyway. It could have been a 50-50 to Twitch. I think if I did it on Twitch, though, I've been too slack there that no one would even know I was live. I'll be real. Anyway, the stairs? What am I missing? Amurs. I apologize. Okay, Levi, let's do it. Again, we're looking for, we aren't going for, you know what I'm looking for. It's a point receipt, which I spout correctly. Okay, we're already flying in there with an opener, which is a drop into a tree, which I think is really cool. I like it. That's a bold opener. That tree does look like it's meant to be dropped into, by the way. Like, look at it. What a find, by the way. Like, you're just like, hey, that tree looks like I can drop into it. And it's kind of like perfect for dropping into. Super sick. Alley-oop Miz on the kink rail. Rewind. Ooh, very nice. Oh, that was perfectly timed. I like that. The fact that he... Perfect speed to line up and land in this bank. Very nice. Very satisfying to watch. Clean fish brain. Alley-oop mark here? Points to the dog. Extra points. I tried to get for the thumbnail a picture of that, and it almost looks like he's just not doing a back real properly, but it's a mid-spin backslide, so it's all one leg, which is crazy. Super tidy. Clean 5. The cameraman kind of blew it there, though. Right, lucky there's a second angle. Or did he film it twice? Kind of looks like he did. Cameraman. Anyway. That is true, I guess. It would be safer. Shout out to the friendly neighborhood. Very cool. Just launched to the wall. Super creative. That is so nice. That's so nice, dude. The 3-piece. I love these. There's something about a line with 3 things in it where everything is done perfectly. That is just so like... It can't be beat. There's only a very select few number of clips I've seen that have a perfect 3-piece like that, where it's just perfectly done. Super satisfying. Ooh, that looked a little rolled. I don't know if... I kind of wish I didn't slow that down. He ran out of rail. I don't like that. I wish I didn't see that. Let me I can't not see it now. I can't not see it. I can't not see it. That completely ruins one of my favorite tricks in this. No way. Why did I slow it down? Ah, he saves that. That's hidden well. I like that. That's good. That's good. It's still super nice. Insane spot again, just on the side of the fucking busy street. Full cab right over the rail. Very nice. Another dope drop in. What is blading if it's not dropping into shit that you shouldn't drop into, you know? So stylish, man. That's so steezed out. Oh, that looks like it's stuck right before he jumped. You see that? That's very nice. I want to see this again, though. But right before he jumped, like right there, it sticks a bit. You see that? So sick, though. Down rail to the ledge transfer. Flat ledge. Oh, the jumping over the ledge doing that is crazy. I love it. Another super satisfying trick. 2 down on it. 2 different tricks. Whew, that was a high jump. Oh my god. How high? How high? That's above waist height. He's hopping over that into the most deadly fucking bank ever. The most like not chill bank. You doing, unless this is like an illusion. It might be an illusion. That looks hella high. That looks like belly button high. Oh my god, dude. That is terrifying. This trick is so sick. The top saw spiral staircase to warp line. Because I think of, who was it? Sizemore that did a spiral staircase one time, and it's like the most beautiful trick ever. There's a loop of it going forever. to kind of one up it by doing a hand plant or a foot plant out of it, I think it's so sick. This is like it really adds to it. They're like, imagine how hard that is to line up. How hard it is to spot that on the way down. Like, that is so impressive. You're going to do a spiral with the most weird thing to balance ever. A spiral staircase handrail. And at the end, you spot a foot plant wall ride on this gutter. That is so sick. Like, oh my god, it's so cool. And that's the end there. Honestly, it could be best trick. I mean, I think that's a good take. I really like this edit. I feel like, especially with this context, it was really fun to make. In the beginning, there was a way shorter deadline. We focused on that. So it was really rushed. And he broke his wrist. I don't know. Anyway, we shouldn't care about the context, though. It's about the edit. But I really like this edit because I just really like Levi's skating. He's one of my favorite skaters for sure. It's very creative and fun. It's very... it's just very fun. It's very street skatery and clean and nice. That is the craziest trick to choose to do on that. Ali Mizu. I'm definitely gutted in this one now. That's even though there's like he locked that shit perfect. There's just not enough rail. He ran out of rail, and it looks. One more time. It's definitely frame by frame. It looks like because he's jumping there, like. He's jumping. It looks like he's... I can't unsee it, bro. I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it. Anyway, I really like this. It's definitely one of my top favorites. Top out of these crazy good edits. I really like it. Also, he skates flat, right? Is that true? Am I making that up? He skates flat, so he's one of 2 people that skate flat in this competition, right? This flat? Do we have a better chance to catch if he skates flat? Yeah, he skates flat. Skates flat. So let's do the points. Points breakdown. Tell me I can look away from that roll, even though I know there's no way you can do it. Now that I see it, I can't unsee it, and I tell you, it makes you not enjoy it because it's the perfect 3-piece for me. It reminds me of this 3-piece by Josiah Blee. Is it even a 3-piece? I think it is. This edit here, I think... Oh, this is my reaction to it. We don't want to see that. Fucking hell. Oh, where's the edit then? I would have linked it. I link it. I always link it. I love this edit. Yeah, I do love that edit. Okay, it reminds me... It had the same vibe as the ender in this edit. Just you need 3 tricks perfectly lined up. Can't be beat. That's one of the best clips of all time. I think that one there, I fucking love it. So underrated. But and that had the same energy, perfectly lining up 3 separate things in a switch up with a transfer. But I saw the 1 foot that runs out of rail. He runs out of rail, and I can't unsee it. But anyway, 50 points because he skates flat up the top. The opener being a drop into the tree, I think is a great. I think it's a perfect opener for Levi. It really sets what to expect for Levi. Just like street skating, street skating. So I'd give him, I think Bobi's was better just because it's a harder trick, but this is a top tier one. I'd give it a 90. Unless I gave someone else 90. Let me check. Did I give the other? I think this was my second favorite opener if I had to choose. So the points should reflect that if I do that correctly. 50, 60, 10. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So he's getting a 90 for that. You got to tell me if you agree, okay? And we got to give some bonus points for this after this at the end. Okay, how many wow moments we got in here? There's a few. I would say I really like this. The extra points with dogs, by the way. It's not... The 3, that was very nice to watch. I would call it a wow moment just because of that, okay? 540 was cool. That was cool. The gap to the thing. This, even with that, I'm giving this a wow moment too. Even though I saw the bit that I can't unsee, I remember being like, I just did not expect them to do a full cab switch acid there. Like, I didn't see it coming. It's super nice, you know? What else was there that blew my mind here? There's got to be more. There's a lot of sick drops and gaps with a broken wrist, right? Is that what we hear? But that, we don't know about that. We don't need to know about that. So clean. That's crazy. This was sick. That's another wow moment for sure. The jumping over the block to lining up a Royale around the curve, so nice. They're like, he's really good at the changing of balance, like where he needs it, you know? Very, very good. I really like these tricks too. Do you do it both ways? Kinda, but not really. That's a wow moment. Holy shit. Jumping over the railing to down. I really like this bit, but I guess it's just satisfying again to watch. I think the drop in one probably, I can't give too many of them away. I'll leave it to that. We'll leave it to that. And obviously the end there doesn't count. So we'll cut that. I could give him the extra 50 for this trick because I find this really nice to watch, this one. Pump over to alley-oop Markio. Slide in on the thing. It's just very nice. And then this one's even better. One of them switch, right? The step around. But we won't for now. We won't. Ender-wise, though, the ender, I think this is, again, the best ender. I think it's on par with the Cudot. If anything, I kind of like it more than Cudot's backflip out. So I'm going to give it the same amount of points. 100 out of 100. It's on par with Cudot's a top soul backflip out, which is fucking insane. And it's a perfect ender. Like, again, like I said before, the fact you have to balance on the weird curvy thing, then line up a foot plant is absolutely insane. Makes no sense. It's insane. Now, variety of tricks. I think there's a wide variety, right? We got to drop into a tree. We got an alley-oop Markio. We got a Royale drop in. So we're looking for, like, not doing the same depending on one trick. It's got to be different tricks. Fish brain. We got, what was this one? Alley-oop Markio. There's a few alley-oop Markios, but in different varieties. The mid-swim backside backslide. 540 to flat. A drop into war ride is super sick. Super sick. A couple acid both ways in that switch up. Full cab war ride. This is a great variety. He's already passed. The best variety though, is he a perfect score? There's a lot of... What is the majority of this edit? This is what I've done for everyone else so far. What is the... If I had to sum up this edit of what it mostly is, what is it? I think it's kind of hard to tell, which I think gives him a good pass on this. There's a lot of kind of like... There's a roll into a tree. There's a roll in... Drop bank off the dirt. There's a roll in to tap the wall. This has got really good variety, right? Canadian tuxedo. I should have done shit like that. We should have made it that silly because this is going to be but anyway, I think this is actually a perfect score for variety of tricks because there's the only like real double up trick is the alley-oop Markio, but he does 3 alley-oop Markios, but they're all different except for the 2 that are kind of the same here. But there's not like 50 fish brains. There's 2 fish brains, but they're different again. It's not like just top acids, not just alley-oop Markios. It's all different tricks. Every trick is different. And if it's the same trick, it's like used in a completely different way. I'd say it's a perfect variety score, 50 out of 50. First one of the day. Variety of spots. Again, it's like I try to sum up what the majority of this is. I guess it's down ledge, down rail. There's a couple gaps. There's quite a few gaps, a few war rides, quite a few war rides. There's a lot of like war rides and more taps in this, which is crazy because it's not that many. There's like 3. What would you say? What do you guys say? What is, if you had to summarize Levy's edit up, what is it the majority of? I can't think of it. I think it's a perfect variety. There's like a different trick, different spots, different types of spots the whole way through, right? It's all different. Am I getting bias blinded here? but I can't summarize. It all looks different. Every spot. It's not like just down rails. It's not just flat ledges. I don't know. I voted for Julien based on that. I think he did tricks that other guys can't or would really struggle to pull off. I mean, that's an understatement. That is crazy. The awful moment where Julien got the edge. Julien's enters is fucking insane. Yeah, I think that's definitely a valid take. Bobby, hands down. Variety all around. Okay, since you agree, thanks, Vanta Black. I'm just going to commit to it. Variety of spots, a perfect 50 again. So thank you. Creativity, again. Weird skating spots. This whole edit. Pretty much this whole edit is spots that I would never think to skate. Like pretty much all of it. It's like Seba's one. There's a few more traditional spots in there. It's like I think Seba technically probably has the most creative, so I can't give Levi a perfect score there. I'd give him a high though, because there's so many spots here that are going. I'm giving it a 45. 45 is going to suck for math later. Quality of skating, I think the bar doesn't drop here, although again I can't unsee that roll on the acid, which I wish I didn't slow down. But there's no trick that feels super filler here. There's a lot of tricks in there too. Like this is gonna have the most tricks out of all the edits. At least it feels like it. I don't know if that's true. I kind of wish I counted, but I feel like there's a lot of tricks in here, and yet none of them feel filler. They're all very different and creative, which makes you think the quality of skating is super high. And we'll give him a 95 for that, just because again, I think Nils just skated so perfectly. I think he deserves the top point for that. And that's just a style thing more than anything, so I don't know if that's fair, but you know, this is a shitty scoring system anyway. The editing is by I assume it's by Mr. Plastic Pushes himself. It's probably not in there, but anyway, and I think again it has a vibe. It fits Levi. It's like chaotic, it's fast, we see all the skating properly, and the one time we don't, they refilmed it so we could see it. It was at 540. Yeah, right, where's that? Like right at the start. Here, we don't see him land, and so, you know, they did it again with him. So filming, editing, I think again is perfect. I think it's a good edit. All the edits that were made they were done. They weren't just like a montage of clips. Someone put effort into editing, which I'm impressed with. I think this is great overall. I think that's super good. If only he 180 out of that grind is supposed to rolling out. I think even if he 180, he still would have rolled. He was kind of fucked. I don't know if it was possible. And like, you know, I've watched this 3 times over. I never noticed that. So I wish I didn't slow-mo it, because I would have never noticed it. But and now I can't not see it. But this trick, it would be, he's jumping. He's mid-jumping. He just ran out of rail. That's all that happened. I don't think it'd be possible for him to do that any better. It's just the spot. It's the downside of the spot, I think. I get such bad posture when I stream, man. It's not good. It's almost like I need to move the mic or something. Anyway. But yeah, I'd say, okay, what's the score at? We got 50, oh my God, 300, 400, 5, fucking hell, what can I do? 540, 550, 5, 6, 40, 690. That puts him in the lead. All right. 690. I'll do it again because I don't trust my math. We got 140, 340, 440, 540. Fucking hell, there's too many fives, bro. 590, then 680. What the fuck? 610? Yeah, 610. Okay, I got it twice. Hopefully that's right. Okay, let me go here. And that puts him... That makes him the winner of my stupid points that don't matter, right? Which does kind of... That's a hard one, man. That's a hard one. At this point, I haven't talked this much in fucking ages, so I'm running out of voice. I can't update the thing. Where is it? Here it is. Levi gets 690. Well, that makes him... Based on my scoring, which was based on, supposed to reflect what I appreciate in street skating and street edits and puts him at the top, which I think is right because I think, he has the perfect mix of creative and variety of skating and skating spots weird and as well alongside some just clean standard skating clips, I think. So I would every time I do this, I start to think, do I actually want that at the top? And I was most likely going to vote for Levi, so I feel like I ended up in the same spot I would have. So I don't know if I fully agree with this list right here. In the scoring, because it's a fucking stupid scoring. It did kind of get me to where I want to go, and I wonder if that's probably some bias to me showing. But okay, let's put this in order so you can see the final results. This is crazy that's the order. It's crazy that's the order. I just can't believe it. Levi, Bobi, Seba, Nils, Cudot, which is crazy because anyway, my secondary awards, I'm too gassed to really go through the things I want to go through at this point. But I had a secondary award. We'll go through it again. I think my favorite ender. I can't do it. I can't choose. I can't do it. I can't choose. My favorite ender is Levi's. I think it is. My favorite ender is Levi's. Definitely this top sole around the curve to bonk. I think this is an insane way to end it. And is a very notable point from this competition. One of my top favorite tricks from this competition, followed closely by Cudot's top sole to backflip, just because that is absolutely insane. Cudot. I just was not expecting this shit when I was watching this edit. I was not expecting this. I was like, as soon as he did that, I was like, he's got this. It's in the back. Those are my two favorite enders. My favorite opener is definitely Bobi's one, which the front seven, I think, is the best opener out of every edit in this. He carried with that. It's an insane trick to do as the first trick you edit. This is so hard out. And yeah, I think Levi again, I like because he had the most tricks, I think, out of all the edits. And I think he had my favorite trick overall too, I think. So I don't know. Bobi's ender is fucking insane, right? But I don't know, I just still think it is insane. I don't want to downplay it. This is crazy. It's a massive drop. Well, we should watch the B-roll for it. I didn't think about that. This would be way down here. Did he do this more than once? That was nice. That looked a lot nicer on the heels. Oh. Tripping number one. That is insane. I don't know though, because this is where it's bad because that's insane in there. Like definitely, I think. But again, though, I think it's just it's a big drop, and I feel like I don't value that as much as I do the curve rail to bond. Like I value the kind of tech over the heart, like the scale. I guess the thickness over the scale. I think is more memorable. Not that's a fucking insane ender. That edit is definitely one of my favorites of the series. Bobi absolutely killed it. Yeah, I felt that for generations, man. It's gone. I can't tell you. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to commit to that. I think I'm giving this to Levi. Levi's my winner of this competition. I think it is extremely close though. I think and putting a number to it feels fucking bad because Cudot killed it, Nils killed it, Seba killed it, Bobi killed it, and Levi killed it. The bar is so unbelievably high, that it is so hard to choose. I just can't. You really have to go off a knee-jerk reaction. You have to just go, yep, that's the vibe. And putting numbers on it doesn't really help. It doesn't really help. But But yeah, what do you guys? Let's do final poll. Final poll. Let me end. Seems like the majority of people that have come into the stream haven't voted yet, which is good. I'll do one more poll. Did your mind change? We'll see. Now, I can't do 5 options in the poll, so I have to group them together. Which is not going to help us. Tom Brady. We can't have Ryden, so I have to copy what I did before so we actually have some science to this. Let me, I wrote it down, but I can't copy paste it because it's a fucking screenshot. We have Nils or Bobby. We have Seba or Bobby. I did that wrong. It was Nils or Levi. This is so dumb that I have to do it like this. Or Julien or Nils again. Nils gets on there twice. Okay, there's a poll. Who are you voting for in these groups? And I have to do it like that because I can't do 5 options. Maybe we could eliminate someone, but that seems fucked. I don't know. But yeah, get your votes and we'll see how much it changed. Before stream, I screenshot it, but I didn't screenshot the results. But I guess I won't spoil it then. I can't tell who won. Yeah, get your votes. And did this help you guys at all? Did this sway you at all? Did it help you see more from the edits? Was this worth me? I can turn that now. That's dark. Was this stream worth the time to watch? Was it worth me throwing my day away for? Hopefully, is there any value to the stream? I need to know. Please tell me. I need it. Damn, it's pretty neck and neck in the voting. How about that? Doesn't work. We could. Oh, there's no point doing another poll. We can't do polls or not. I appreciate that, Fanta Black. I appreciate that. I always had a. I want to do I like to do these breakdowns. I really enjoy watching breakdowns, so I want to do it. So it's fun to do, especially for something like so perfect like this, like a competition where we get to vote as the community on the competition here. Yeah, appreciate y'all hanging out too. That was fun. Rank my 25 shirts. Send the link, bro. We got this on you. I appreciate that, Arthur, too. That's nice. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here, everyone. I appreciate it. Okay, we'll call the vote in 60 seconds off this timer, which is going to say 10 minutes, but it's 60 seconds, okay? And we'll see if it changed. It's pretty. We need more. We need another vote. We need at least a couple more votes. So I'm calling all the lurkers. Yeah, send the link. Send the link. No. I wanted to plan this more and I ran out of time. But yeah, again, just a reminder too that if you are feeling generous, you can still donate to the Community Cup, which all the money goes to the skaters who win this. They actually got a flat rate for participating, and that also goes to that. So here's the link to that. If you got a couple dollars spare, chuck it to the Community Cup. And yeah, it's a great thing to get behind. I think this is arguably one of the best comps we've had in blading. Like, for the pro bladers, the fact that they get a flat fee for participating is so dope. So a massive shout out to Tom for making this happen. It's so cool. We're so lucky that this happened. He made us get 5 dope edits to watch back to back, day by day. And it was only optional to support it, like to fund it. So this is a win for everyone. Win for the pro skaters, win for the community. Great thing all around. And I think it was done well. I think if the next year's one, the fact that the skaters will know about it more and be able to plan for it more, hopefully we'll have more of the people in it. I think it's going to be insane. And yeah, I can't wait. 8,000 euros raised for it is so cool. That is so much. The community's dope. Shout out to the community. That's so good. And obviously all the sponsors too who threw money in. That's super good. But yeah, it's still open. Definitely chuck it in before the votes stop. And we'll also grab the vote link though, so we can vote. But yes, at this stage, I'm going to vote for fucking Levi. Levi's getting my vote. Here's the link. Do you actually send the link to me? What? My DMs on Instagram are like absolutely overrun right now because I asked new skaters to DM me, and I cannot keep up. I can't. There's too many. I can't. We're just dog. There's a lot of new skaters, which I didn't expect. But yeah, okay, we'll call the. Not quite a minute. We got 20 seconds on the poll. Don't miss the poll. Get in there with the poll. I don't know. I think we're. I don't know if anyone else is going to do the poll. One more person. Can we convince one lurker? Probably not. But yeah. Overall, it's a great event. I really enjoyed every single edit. Everyone who made it in here. I do worry because I did the. I broke down the Blader of the Year and the Blader of the Year videos, and I had some of the skaters in it. I felt bad about, like I had a negative action against them. Like I impacted them negatively from doing a breakdown of the videos, which I hate because but it's a shame because it doesn't matter how many times I fucking say anything nice. People are only going to hear the bad things. But again, my words mean nothing. Nothing's too serious, you know. All these edits were dope. If you got or participated in this, you got to edit in this, you're an exceptionally good skater. And every single one of these edits was exceptionally good. This is like, we're trying to nitpick the top of the top skating just to help make a decision easier. So if there's critiques, they don't mean shit for the record. But no, whoever gets mad about this is never going to see that part, are they? Which sucks. Just about to tighten my bearings and I saw you. That's sick. We should still tighten them. But yeah, we'll call that. Well, we have a tie for the poll, and it's what changed? It did change. The vote did change. Before the stream, the winning option was, I've already lost it. Where is it? Was Seba and Bobi. And this time it is Seba and Bobi with Nils and Levi. So we might have skewed Levi a bit. I don't know. We'll see. Did anyone change their mind for this? Did they do it at all as we send off? Did he come in here with a different opinion afterwards? Did he get more? Did anything change? I like this weird ranking thing YouTube's had too for you guys. Shout out to Zick Wilt. You're number 1 right now. Did that just change? I feel like it did. Wait, your name's Sean here though. When I go here, it's Zick. Oh, it's a handle. Okay. Shout out. You're number 1 in the chat. But yeah, it was such a good competition. Such a good thing. It all came out well. Nope, I'm still for Livy. Because I noticed that last time. I like really no one changes their mind. They're in. Yeah, congrats. There's a trophy for you. You gave it to yourself. I like it. Good shit. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it. I appreciate you all being here. I hope you had a good weekend. And I appreciate you spending time here. It means a lot. I know you could be doing anything else tonight, and you clicked into the stream to hang out, and I appreciate that a lot. This streaming is nothing without you guys being here, so I appreciate it. And yeah, shout out to Tom again for doing this, and the community for supporting it, and all the skaters that are in it. It was good shit. Make sure you vote. The vote link is in the chat. I'll even pin it again. Make sure you get your vote. Yeah, it was already there. Never mind. It's back. Make sure you get your votes in. Make them count. You know, you made it happen. And also make sure you go for a skate. Don't let things get in the way. Even if you know you're like, oh, I don't really want to. Make yourself go skate. You do it. You won't regret it. Sometimes you just need to get out there. You'll remember you like skating, you know? You'll remember. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Hope you have a good one. I got to remember how to end this because it's different than Twitch. And I can't find the button. But I'll see you guys later, okay? Appreciate you. Have a good one. Peace. I should switch out. Peace.